Hey gang, it's me, Acer. I'm live again. It's been a hot minute since we streamed last time. Hey them, Hrum. How you doing? Just got a good few minutes now before the proper stream begins. I thought I'd start it early because I'm kind of bored. I set everything up and I was a bit too quick. Also, you have to confirm that you can hear me. I don't want to be speaking into the microphone like a dumbass. And, nothing can be heard, maybe. The silence is deafening. Hold on, let me see. Something can be heard. Something can be heard. That's good. That's good. Thank you, Will Wallace. Hello. How's everybody doing? Oh, Gamescom, bitch. Boop beep. Didi mako dudu padi padu. Captain Silly Frog, welcome. Wills, welcome. In about 10 minutes, we'll be watching Jeff Keighley announce Bloodborne, for sure this time. Certain of it. Sometimes you just kind of know. You know, a lot of times they'll have a stream and they won't announce Bloodborne, and you're like, yeah, well, I didn't think they were going to announce Bloodborne today. They didn't drop any hints. But this time, they didn't drop any hints. But I think that's kind of suspicious, because usually there's like a lot of Bloodborne hype around these things, and then they don't do it. Now, there's been no Bloodborne hype, and I think, hey, this is a perfect time to announce Bloodborne. Nobody's expecting it. Also, it would completely undermine Wukong, which just released. Completely just knock the wind right out of its sails and kill it. Kill it! How's it going, peeps? Hey, Ron. I accidentally hit customer with TV stand at work. You shouldn't do that. They're announcing it when nobody's expecting. Brilliant move. It's brilliant. Please, Lord Jeff, give me a reason to sell my kidney. Have I seen the Bloodborne emulation? I actually have. I haven't been looking into it extensively, but you know, it's popped up on my X timeline or Twitter timeline for you plebes. It looks cool. I've also been seeing a lot of different renders, people applying some custom shaders to it. It's just the usual, like also like modding, like different lights or different just processing effects or something, where it's like covered in shadows and like black and white or something. I don't know what to make of that, but it's cool. I imagine it's only going to get easier and easier to emulate and mod and fiddle around with from this point on. Which is cool with me. Cool with me. On a serious note, I don't expect anything particularly out of the blue from this one. I think it's just going to be like Indiana Jones, maybe some Starfield stuff, and some maybe a car game where you drive a car, and nothing out of the blue. I think it's just gonna be random updates on stuff we've already seen. I hope we don't get Bloodborne, so all the work on the MU doesn't go to shit. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you know. Hello, everyone. Hey, Adak. Love your work, Acer. What do you think is next for FromSoft? I don't know what's next for FromSoft. I don't think we have any detailed leaks, and the big leak we did have a few years ago about their upcoming projects, I believe all of it has been released now with Elden Ring and Armored Core. Unless they're still working on that other dark fantasy game, but I don't know about that. If you're asking me what would I want to see from FromSoft next, that's a different question completely. Do another survival horror game, please. all about Monster Hunter this year. Oh, yeah, that's right. I think we're getting some Monster Hunter stuff this stream. There's other reasons to emulate PlayStation 4 for the other games, such as, The Last Guardian. You could emulate The Last Guardian. Hey, Daniel. Imagine the FromSoft log and text, the remaster you've been waiting for. Evergrace. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Armored Core 5. Ooh. Hopefully their next game is a dating sim. No. I don't want to date in Vidya. I don't believe video games and romance go together. I believe you keep your gaming life and your love life very separated. And if you can somehow trick your woman into thinking that your many, many consoles are just different kinds of boxes, different kinds of ACs maybe, the better. Don't let her know you're a gamer. Yeah, you did forget The Last Guardian. Everyone forgot. Sony forgot The Last Guardian. It's fine. Acer, did you know Fool's Idol is missing her entire back of her skull? I just learned that today, and Demon's Souls is my second favorite game of all time. Is she? That would be cool. I gotta check that out. Thank you, Striper. I'm sure a young Acer dreamt about dating the maiden in black. I wasn't so young, though. I was like, 2009. I mean, I guess I was kind of young. I was younger. But no, man, I don't think she's hot. She has, like, wax melted into her eyes like some sort of fool. Hold on, maybe we should, Oh, yeah, you can't full screen this. 5 minutes. Let's put will.i.am back on. Feel we need that sort of energy right now. Also, hey guys, Silent Hill 4 commentary kinda stalled out on me. I got 2.5 hours in. It's like 4.5, maybe 5 hours video all in all. So it's like, it's about half. It's probably a bit more work because I need to reformat it. But I think I kind of just ran out of stuff to talk about. And it kind of, like, it is exactly what I feared would happen because the game makes you replay all of the rooms again. And I'm like, wow, kind of said everything I wanted to say about it. So, but like I'm halfway done with that script, which is fine. I still have that big PlayStation 2 mascot script. I've almost finished writing it. Just have to like rewrite it, clean it up, make it flow a bit better, and then record it. I've been diligently working on the reoccurring themes of FromSoft videos. But for the last week or so, I've just been recording Elden Ring footage for the Elden Ring commentary, and also because I needed Elden Ring footage for the reoccurring themes of FromSoft videos. I'm up to the Halleck tree now, so after this stream, God willing, I'll be recording me destroying Melania, I mean. I'll be destroying that woman. Easy, it'll be easy. I've beaten her many, many times. And then Moke, who has been vindicated. He beat the allegations, apparently. I don't know about that. He still kind of looks like a monster, so I don't know. And then we'll be, I have to script the DLC fairly detailed because I haven't played it nearly as often as the base game, and I'm like, oh, I can really only try recording it the one time. Hopefully everything goes well. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. But yeah, so that's where I am at. There's been a drought for almost 2 months now on the channel where I haven't really uploaded anything. I have the crate video up on Patreon. I probably should have published that by now. Oops. But probably gonna be another month until I have anything really ready. But you know, a lot of scripts are ready, so once I have the footage I need, once I have this thing, once I have that thing, you know, it's just kind of, things are clogged up, but the production is moving forwards. It's just on the front end of things and not really getting finished. So right now, yes, drought, but half a year from now, expect maybe an abundance of videos because I will have had so much stored up. If you don't mind, here's the picture. They're not hair strands. It's actually the back of her skull blown out. I can't see any picture there. I don't know if you linked to anything. Maybe YouTube just automatically removed that or something. I don't know. Maybe just if you could send it to me on Twitter or on Discord. Oh yeah, time to make burgers in these 5 minutes. 5 minutes, that is no time to make a burger. I want a dating sim where there are characters with names like Lawrence and Yuria. I don't want that. Silent Hill 4's second half is rough. Doesn't really introduce anything new. That's true. I mean, I feel like the final hour or so of Silent Hill 4 is really good. Bloodborne for PC, you know it. They have to do it this time. Because at this point, Jeff Keighley is obligated to release it. Because if he doesn't, I don't know, he could be in trouble. I wouldn't criminalize myself by saying anything on a recording, but, that guy's gotta deliver the goods at some point. Yeah, until the endings and the hauntings, yeah. Hello, Acer, you ready for disappointed? What are you talking about? It's gonna be great. I'm gonna be playing Bloodborne PC. You don't even know, man. Tag your Discord, I sent it. Thank you. Let's see. Oh yeah! That is her brains, just completely blown out. Hopefully I'm not doxing anybody here. Oh wait, I don't know if you guys can even see this. I just dragged Discord on the monitor. No, I don't think you guys can see it because streamer mode is active. Oh well. Don't stop believing. What's that sound in the background? There is no sound in the background. You sure you're not having a stroke? Does everything taste like toast to you? People are going on about Bloodborne on PC, but we also need Demon's Souls on PC. That is never gonna happen. But yeah, it does make sense. He's a fake. Oh yeah, burp. What am I doing? So here you have it. Back of her head. Here's like, I don't know, maybe... I don't know if this monitor is going to distort the image or if the computer just natively projects it correctly, but it's like a hole here. That's really cool. Thanks for showing me. Anyways, we have got to get this show on the road. Oh my god. There we go. Oh! Oh, once again! Oh my god, they always do this. Why do they always schedule? Oh, they always schedule in like half an hour of nothing. How cool, man. That's really cool. Alright, Acer, no gaslighting. And apparently in the remake that's not present. Another L for the remake. Can't run Bloodborne on PC. PlayStation 5 update, please Miyazaki. The PlayStation 4 emulation just got Bloodborne past the loading screen into actual 5 frames per second playable state, so that means Sony will announce a Bloodborne PC port any day now. Yeah. Thoughts on the new Silent Hill 2 remake trailer and gameplay? Didn't check it out. But I mean, hey, we could just do that now, can't we? Silent Hill 2 Remake. You be quiet. Konami Digital Entertainment.
Honey, did something happen to you after we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else?
I'm not.
Always so forgetful.
I'm not loving this. Also, tell me if tell me how the audio volumes are. I don't know if I'm audible through this.
Remember that time in the hotel?
And I really love the original cutscene there when she's talking to him. Something about the lighting makes it feel really real to me.
I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful.
Do 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 do.
My restless dreams.
He feels like he's looking at the green screen. Is that just me?
I see that town.
Silent
I
Hill.
promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never
I mean, I think this looks pretty nice, you know.
did.
This is basically what Silent Hill on modern consoles should look like. Can't fault them for that.
Just put the gun to their head.
That's a
You
fine
can't just
design.
kill someone 'cause the way they looked at you.
He actually... That's a good image. Let's see. I have an image here that... I need to check something out real quick. Okay, so this is Eddie. Right? It's the same picture, gang. Ew.
You should see your face, T.
Let go!
I'm sorry, Laura, but I can't let you just run around this place. You might get hurt.
Hurt by what?
Oh, yeah. They got a real ugly kid to model Laura after this time around.
This place is different from what I remember. I don't think she's here anymore.
He's walking.
Old town. Might be best if
I don't remember there being like a storm. I remember there being darkness at one point. Lakeside Diner.
Best if you just get out of here. Yeah, you're right.
You said you took everything. But you forgot that videotape we made.
How do you know about that?
Aren't you Maria?
Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
I don't like that performance. He's kind of monotone.
So you are.
I like that.
Maria.
That's a nice cockroach effect.
If you want me to be.
How do you know about Mary?
You see it too?
This is how it looks like
For
to me.
It's always like this.
Oh, yeah, that's probably the correct thing she said. Oh, also, probably the stream is getting copyright claimed because of this song. Damn it! Damn it! Daniel, you bastard! Did she always have the choker? Did they add the choker? I recall people complaining about her design. I don't like the pink strands at the end of her hair. She does have the black roots. That's pretty nice. I don't remember if she had the choker.
I'm here for you, James. See?
I'm real.
I'm real.
I hate this artwork here. It's so uninspired somehow, you know. I don't know. October 8th? Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god! And hey, I have a PlayStation 5, so I can play it now. I bought a PlayStation 5 to record Elden Ring. Incredible. They brought back John Candy to play Eddie. That is disgraceful. That is. I just how you could possibly insult the memory of Eddie like that. I don't know. Does the guy with the revolver have all the movements in the valley? Beat Silent Hill 2 recently. The only time it rains is during the final boss. Right. And that was during the daytime, so. Just make the game look like the cutscenes. Rain is fine. Yeah, I don't mind the rain. I'm actually disappointed by how close it's staying. Like, the dialogue is just 1-to-1 from the original game. I've said this a million times, but I really wish they just take the story and make it your own. Don't just, I know it's a remake, but, make as many changes as you want, man. At least it'll be interesting that way. Yeah, they did seemingly redo the opening in the toilet. They've changed a lot of stuff because people have complained so much. You joined just as it started. No, you didn't. Psych! 20 minutes. Hey, we have Ryan Gosling here. The main character dude's design reminds me of a Finnish actor. I'll finish you. Also, I think the lady who voices Mary is Icelandic. I think they probably did that specifically so I would say nice things about it. Little do they know. I don't know. She always had the choker? Alright. If KOTOR 2 got remade, I'd want a 1-to-1 of the dialogue. Yeah, but I think if you remake KOTOR... I guess. This is truly the Demon Souls remake of Silent Hills. No, they retranslated Demon Souls. They went back. Stop making remakes. Well, this is why I say make many changes, because if you're gonna remake it, at least make changes so that you can have a different kind of experience, But yeah, stop making remakes. What is this? Ridiculous. I'm on board with the thinking. Silent Hill 2 remakes would probably be better off as a reimagining entirely. Yeah, and like, I post this on Twitter every time. Just have the original playable on the disc, and then nobody can complain. Kojima did it with Metal Gear Solid, I think it was Subsistence, that put Metal Gear 1 and 2 playable on disc. Right? So you just have perfect emulation. They retranslated the game for the remake? Yeah. Of course they did. I remember talking to Loki about it, and he was like, well, some of the stuff they fixed, some of the stuff they broke. Oh, great. Hey, Scholar of Corland. Are you watching the countdown with us? If anybody has any other fun things we could talk about while we wait for the Gamescom opening night live to begin, please, talk away. Final Fantasy VII Remake made changes and everyone cried. They want the same old slop as before and nothing challenging. See, the thing there is that there's always somebody gonna complain. My thinking is that the people who just want the literal same thing over again with no changes, they don't have minds, so their opinions do not matter. Make as many changes as you want. Dark Souls 1 remake? Oh, please don't. I still remember the shock and horror when people played Symphony of the Night in Castlevania Collection and found the iconic intro dialogue changed. Ooh. What is a man? There's a gameplay trailer too? That wasn't it? It's a story trailer. It's crazy. Dark Souls 2, 3 is getting announced today. Yeah, man. Do we all collectively forget what happened when Konami did a remaster of Silent Hill? Yeah, but that was a shit remaster. They need to do it right. By Blue Point. Dark Souls 2 remake, shared world of Dark Souls 2 and 3, something like Ars Thrones. Shoutouts to Iceland, give us a next-gen clock tower experience. I will. My opinion is that people want to change everything in the remake are just salty that they suck as creators and no one wants their original stuff. There is a lot of that. I remember there's a lot of that also, especially when they like adapt video games for TV. I remember the Halo people were like, yeah, we're just doing our own thing, and the Yakuza people said it recently, and it's like, you know, there is a lot of, you can't sell your story because nobody knows what it is and it's bad. But if you can just get your hands on an IP, then you can just use that IP to tell your story. Story's still probably going to be shit, but it's still easier to sell it. Hey sir, I'm going to take a piss. Wait a minute. You piss after the show. Damn it, I need you good and piss-etched up, man. Jeez. Hey, Nah, flew out of my head completely. Hold it in. Or maybe if you have some bottles around, you can piss in those. Maybe some jars. Bloodborne on PC already announced. Huzzah, emulators. Loki, welcome. Hey, Loki, you can confirm. Demon Souls Remake, they retranslated the script, right? I'm not just misremembering. And they fixed a lot of stuff, but they also ruined a bunch of other stuff. Gonna be full of piss and vinegar for Jeff. Do it for Jeff. Hashtag, everybody in chat, hashtag do it for Jeff. Do you think, in Elden Ring, do you think Jarberg was a reference to Hidetaka Miyazaki's extensive piss jar collection? Because he refuses to share toilets with these other staffers? Wonder if we're getting any Dragon Age Veilguard news here. It's entirely possible. It's entirely possible. Yeah, Loki, is it true they added jiggle physics to our characters' balls in the Demon Souls remake? Hey, you know, it's what the people want. Oh yeah, everybody check out Abyssal Archive. Everybody check out the Abyssal Archive. Logi does incredible work. Why is Demon Souls my favorite? Because it's the closest one to just being an out-and-out survival horror game. It has a lot of mechanics that are really reminiscent of that, and a lot of the setups for the encounters and the scenarios feel a lot more like Resident Evil, PlayStation 1 Resident Evil, than it does like an open fantasy game or whatever. I love dark fantasy, I love survival horror, and Demon Souls is almost the perfect distillation of all of that. And it also has like just a bunch of weird mechanics thrown in there, and I love all of that. I don't think they've ever captured the survival horror ambience in subsequent games. They've never gone as out there with their wacky mechanics as they did in Demon Souls. And Demon Souls it's a lot more low fantasy than the other games. Like it has like crazy demons and dreams becoming reality and stuff, but the setting feels a lot more low fantasy that has just been invaded by magic, whereas the other ones feel like they were built on magic from the ground up. Even like Sekiro, which is supposedly just set 20 years after the Sengoku Shidai in Japan, or Bloodborne, which is like ostensibly a Victorian city-state in Europe, they don't feel as grounded to me as Demon Souls does. So that's where I'm at. They fixed half the localization issues, ignored the other half, and added some new headaches with new equipment. How does the gameplay of the remake compare to the original? I do own a PlayStation 3, but of the Demon Souls remake, from memory, I think they increased the frame rate, and I think they gave us omnidirectional rolling, and a lot of like small quality of life improvements like that, which I can't say that I'm particularly opposed to that sort of stuff. Fixing, quote unquote, the Maiden in Black's Old English. Yeah, Elden Ring is shown in anime, but I love Elden Ring. I think Elden Ring is a masterpiece. But Demon Souls, it's just the best. It's the best one. The only reason I'm somewhat interested in Demon Souls remake is because you can have Finnish subtitles in the remake, as far as I know. Ew. Why would that make you interested? If anything, that should make you less interested in it. You don't want that gargly, just excuse for a language. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I actually think it's really interesting. When I was a kid, and we would get like Simpsons DVDs, it would be like Icelandic commentary, Norwegian, Swedish, Danish, Finnish, and it was like, oh wow, this is just clearly not from the same linguistic family. Demon Souls is the best one in a post-Ancient City era where the competition is much easier. I actually really love the Ancient City as well. I need to get back to Kingsfield. Gotta rediscover my roots. Can't believe it's been like 4 years since I did those Kingsfield videos. Time flies, doesn't it? Elden Ring will cease to be relatable when the multiplayer dies out. I don't think that's true at all. I think Elden Ring has become like a touchstone of open world design, like Skyrim and Breath of the Wild. You know, people talk about a world like Elden Ring. Also, it's just so imminently streamable. You know, people do randomizer runs of it and all that. I don't think that's true at all. Yeah, but you know, a game like Dark Souls 3, now that thing is dead. Which vindicates me, because I never quite loved that game like everybody else. I think I once said that it was my favorite one, but I don't remember if I was joking or if I had just gotten through a really good hype of it. Yeah, we need to do another From stuff. I'm waiting for other Jeff Smotan. I'm waiting for him to get back to me. I need to ping him again. Or we could just do a duo one. Jeff does not into invite. I don't know what our next topic would be though, Logie. It would be probably something like Dark Souls 2. In defense of Dark Souls 2. 8 hours. I actually have something cool planned for Dark Souls 2 with some interesting creators you people might be familiar with. Dark Demon's Ring. Can't wait for the next thing. Don't last forever narrative. Oh, next things don't last forever narrative. I need to find my own fun or something. What's the lore behind that giant jar dude in front of the arena in Caelid? He's just a guy. You should invite Jeff from the Game Awards to your FromSoft podcast. I don't think he has anything to contribute. I would just ask him like, hey, so what does Miyazaki smell like, man? You've been close to him. What is he like a nice guy? What does he smell like, man? And I don't think he would stick around for very long. Rude. Spellbind, Zayo hype. Wasn't that revealed to be just nothing? In offense of Dark Souls 2. I'm sorry, Logie. That's right. Dark Souls 3 is a lot more replayable than Elden Ring. Ooh, I don't know about that. Invite Todd Howard. I think I've trashed his games too much for that. I think I've burned that bridge a long time ago. My favorite game show reactor. Thank you. I aim to please. We're talking about the smells of Miyazaki. Big Jar actually has the real Godwin inside of him. Oh my god! Could you imagine? It smells like Teen Spirit. I have to stop myself from doing another Dark Souls 3 playthrough. Hey! It would be cool if it wasn't another slander bash video about Dark Souls 2 like basically every other one on YouTube. I have a lot of problems with Dark Souls 2, but it's also like... It's so interesting that... And that's enough for me. You know, if your game is interesting, I can forgive a lot of stuff. Dark Souls 2 is certainly interesting. Working on Ringed City is making me itch to try a spook run. Oh, I'll be bloody talking about the Ringed City. Don't you worry about it, Loki. I have a big video titled The Rings of From Software, or like the cycles of From Software. And that thing, yeah, that features. Ever heard of Cry of Fear? Wasn't that like a Half-Life mod? That was then like a horror game Half-Life mod that was then remade as like a standalone. Tell him not to watch your videos before the interview. Oh yeah, of course. Can you come on my show, Todd? By the way, you should not do any research. Just trust me, bro. Then when he shows up, I'm like, hey Todd, so what do you think about Middle Eastern policy? And he's like, oh no, what is this? I'm gonna go grab a book from the store I ordered yesterday. Hopefully I come back when they're announcing Dark Souls Remastered Remake. How dare you? First you piss and now you leave me for book? Terrible. Do you think Miyazaki bites his nails? Probably. I bite my nails and I think he's just like me, so probably. I love that Dark Souls 2 has equipment that makes boobs look bigger. Oh, yeah. Could you just name that equipment? I just need to do a bit of research, guys. Jerking off on stream. No. This isn't one of those. We keep it clean. I'll send my draft then when it's closer to completion. Thank you, Loki. Please. Thank you. Onon Kubidain Shio Salve Pareve. I don't know what that means. Oh yeah, the gender coffin. That's so weird. Just like a weird thing. Also, it's kind of funny because a lot of people will go through it and then they want this, like, hey, what happened? Because they're wearing armor. And like 3 hours later, they're like, hey, what? I'm a girl? I'm a guy? What happened here? But anyways, I'm gonna go get coffee now. Be back in 1 minute.
welcome to the Gamescom opening night live pre-show. I'm Kyle Bossman, and I'm going to be teeing up the trailer.
Oh my god, I missed Kyle Bossman!
Leading up to the big show itself, Gamescom opening night live 2024.
Who is this guy?
Here's the
Oh,
one
he's
thing about
some
the
Twitch
pre-show
guy.
this year. We have more games in this pre-show than ever before, and a bunch of them are brand new game announcements. That's mucho.
Plant.
Street Fighter
Plant.
6 showed up for this.
Hey, I have a phone call. 1 second.
So let's get it started. We're talking
Hi.
about Dave the Diver first, who's had some fun and unpredictable collaborations already this year, but he's not done yet. Let's see what Dave's getting into next.
I'm Maya.
Okay, I'm back now. Oh, it's Dave the Diver. Palatro. What is this? Harlequin. Dave mentioned. Wait, isn't this like a diving game? What is
If you're
this?
just joining us here at the pre-show, you're still relatively early.
Why is he just at his home? Is he?
And our next one is for a brand new game in a storied franchise, well known for its depiction of long-distance relationships.
Oh God. Okay. I thought it was gonna be some lame dating simulator.
1944, Allied forces are preparing to drive the Nazis out of France, and they're desperate to turn the tide of war back in their favour.
Long distance relationships.
A rumour of
Funny,
secret weapons
funny
so
joke.
ruthless, so severe, it could make it impossible to reclaim France.
Do we have?
This threat can't go ignored.
I don't know. These are auto-generated subtitles. I don't know how good they are. Sniper Elite Resistance. Hey, it's like Hogwarts in the background.
Welcome back to the Opening Night Live 2024 pre-show. The main event is close. It will have the big games. It will have the big game announcements. But for now, this pre-show is bustling along. Up next, a brand new trailer for Begone Beast.
I thought I was getting into Gamescom. What is this? Am I just streaming a pre-show? Like some sort of idiot? No, she's like that horrible child from Finding Nemo. Did it start? And I'm reminded of the time you said that the tragedy of Harley Quinn is that Joker corrupted her brilliant prodigy even though she was just a pimp originally. Yeah, but then they like rewrote it. And with like a mad love and all that stuff. And they added more to it. And then they unwrote it and she was just like generic. Well, I don't know generic, but she became seemingly just a tool for marketing. Sell more copies than if you try to make it like a tragic character. Fabio. This game looks like shit. All children are horrible? No, I love kids. Not in that way. Begone, Beast. I like that logo. It's kind of cool. Ugly character designs, I feel, though.
Trust me on this. You're about to see
Also, can you hear the
trailer for a road
video?
simulator you've ever seen in your life right now.
When I was a kid, I couldn't wait to leave this town behind. But what's that saying? Man plans and God laughs? He must have had a good one on my account. When the water receded, it carried away everything we ever had. It also gave me a reason to stay. Truth is, we can't stop what's coming. The important thing is that we rebuild.
This is actually an interesting sort of simulator game to me. I don't hate this concept of like you have different environmental hurdles to work your way through, and you have to sort of rebuild. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like City Skylines or SimCity, but you're starting after like the earthquake. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Why do I come back here to sit in on these things when they're reconfirm my buyers that are 90% time wasters? Hey, Roadcraft, that's like Minecraft. And who knows?
And now you're about to see a couple of games that will make you say,
Oh, you can barely hear it? Hopefully you can hear it better now. What is this, Crash Bandicoot? What is this? It's a rip-off of Crash Bandicoot for sure, but what is this? I don't like his generic protagonist energy face. Oh, and he's like a fox or a wolf because he's cool. Okay, it just kind of... maybe I'm being too negative. I think Crash Bandicoot perfectly walks the line of anthropomorphic animal designs without looking like furries. This just looked like furries.
Hound of war chases the scent, oblivious to the master's leash.
Huh?
True balance lies beyond the edge of a blade.
Crash at home.
Free will for granted. I know I did.
In Nutria, the last song. Wow, this all looks really unmotivated. It looks like one of those fake mobile ad games. Yeah, Crash is goofy and silly looking enough that it doesn't look sus. Yes, yes, yes. Which is why I hate the Tawna redesigns. If you look at like Crash 4, just any sequence where Tawna is near the other Bandicoots, she has like weirdly too human sexualized proportions. Like her head is half the size of like Coco's head. It's weird. It's weird. Good game though.
And what of you, trespasser? Have you come to pry the stone from his boot? It matters not. Your fate is sealed by weapon drawn. This day, a bloodline ends.
Oh my god. Don't kink shame. You're allowed to kink shame. What is this? If you're getting off to animals, hey.
we all agree that this pre-show is going pretty good so far, but my primary duty here is to make you aware of and excited about the fact that opening night live is minutes away. So here they are. Top
minutes
10
away.
Reasons to look forward to Gamescom opening night live 2024. Number 10. A new look at Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Okay.
Number 9. An extended look at the gameplay of Dune Awakening.
Okay.
To be honest with you for a second, I didn't really get Dune until the second movie, and now I think Dune is cool. Number 8. The tinge of king-like power you feel when dozens of big-budget games desperately beg you to wishlist them.
Ha 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 ha.
Number 7 reason to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2024. News from Marvel Rivals. Number 6, an Indiana Jones and the Great Circle presentation. Because there's no way it's just another super long cutscene. At some point, they're going to have to show what it's like to play this game. Like, what button is the whip?
They already showed that.
Number 5.
This guy.
The reveal of Tarsier Studios' next game. Here's the story with this one. So, Tarsier Studios, who made the Little Nightmares games, a few weeks ago, they put out this terrifying teaser with, like, this sliced open giant happy pig. And then it just said,
300 gigs.
Worldwide game reveal, Gamescom.
You're gonna have to buy a separate console just to play the new Call of Duty.
I don't even know what this is.
Ugh.
Number 4 reason to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2024. 50-50 shot Sam Lake shows up with a new dance. Just to be clear here, he is not scheduled to appear, but you always feel like there's a chance. Number 3. The first gameplay of Civilization 7.
You don't get Dune unless you read the
Number
book.
2,
#elitism.
an
You have to read
update
the
on
books.
Monster
That's
Hunter
true.
Wilds. Officially, we're just calling this an update.
Man looks like he
There's
doesn't
no
want to
way
be
it's
there. I think that's
just
kind of like
somebody
the
talking.
stick.
I promise it's going to be nice. And the number 1 reason to look forward to
Is this the
Gamescom
Bill
Opening
Gates
Night
cousin?
Live 2024 is...
He has that sort of
It
squeaky
is
voice.
always nice to hear a room full of people cheer and be happy about video games.
Ooh.
Almost always. But before we can get to any of that,
Bloodborne
there's still
being
plenty
mentioned.
of pre-show to go. Next up, from the studio behind Fury and Hate.
He's good at what he does. It's just that this isn't it. Yeah, I figure. I don't think I would do a pretty good opening to this. It would just be me like, hey guys, so let me talk to you about grass healing. Let me talk to you about grass healing. This is a Strand-like game, I believe. You can tell by the strand here. Here it is. Guys climbing. I'm seeing a noticeable uptick in these sorts of games about a guy who has like a big backpack. What is that? He's not voice cracking, at least. 4th climber game this year? Yeah, but like, I don't know. People who like climbing are allowed to have things too.
It doesn't look so bad, does it?
Cairn. Yeah, but they never have normal names, do they? It's never like
Mysterious trailer for an unannounced
Claire.
and then
Claire and the robot
after that,
do
I
a
have an
climb.
interview with that game's developer. So first, here's this.
Again, tell me about the audio levels.
How long has it been?
Farming horror allegory.
6? I need to get up. But no matter how much I sleep, I still feel tired. Maybe
Oh, that's one of those
sometimes
games about
feel
depression.
unsettling.
Oh, but that's just an allegory for his depression.
The only thing that
I have a
gives me
guest.
a bit of comfort is that I'll never talk to another human being ever again. I've decided that this abandoned farm will be the place where I die. But until then, that leaves me with the ever-pressing question. How do I fill the time? There's always a lot to do on a farm, and it's good to keep busy. It gets your mind off things, like the things you've lost. We'll see what winter brings after the harvest.
Recently, I had the opportunity to talk to the solo developer behind We Harvest Shadows, David Whaley.
What's up? Thanks for having
We
me.
need
It's a great honor.
Heck yeah, we're happy to have you.
we need some happy
How
people making
would
video
you
games.
label We Harvest Shadows?
We Harvest Shadows is officially, I call it,
That's a good
first-person
name, though. Good
farming
title.
horror allegory.
Discount Silent
Because I
Hill.
wanted to do a lot
It's
of
an evil
weird
farming
things with this
game.
I wanted to make a beautiful horror game. It's very personal, story-wise. I call it anti-cozy game. Which, probably wondering, how does that even work? I think a lot of us, we had a hard time during the pandemic, and, like Animal Crossing, like that saved my life.
Extremely cozy.
Yes, extremely cozy. And I was like, I wonder if we can take this type of gameplay, which is relaxing.
She doesn't wanna say hi,
in
gang.
an unusual way, to make a gameplay experience that's unlike anything.
Hi,
else.
Mercy.
So I want this game to be relaxing. but
It's
I also want it to be
2024. Where are we gonna find happy people? I can find happy people. Just stop. People need to get over themselves. A happy Dark Souls game. Dark Souls is pretty happy.
I don't want to spoil anything, but in the trailer, I wanted to show this main character, his mental state, and how his capacity is different, and maybe sometimes we want to judge people that, like, oh, they can't leave the house. What's the big deal?
Amazed we haven't seen a game or movie about a pandemic dystopia. Oh, we got a movie by what's it called? Rob Savage. It's the movie he did after Host, but before Boogeyman. It was like it's about some girl and she's like walking through, I think Detroit or something during the pandemic.
Yep, me too.
No, I get that. What is something from that trailer you hope people didn't miss?
There is like some hidden things in the trailer.
Oh my god, there's so much hidden stuff that I'm not gonna go and look into.
Viewers, but a big theme of the game is that
I don't know. I think it's cool that people make stuff, but I think this sort of negative energy doesn't jive.
David Whaley, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great Gamescom.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks again to David for taking the time to do this and bringing the vibes back up. And I think now is as good a time as any for a super scary trailer with biblical undertones.
Fireshine Games, Pulsatrix. Yeah, solo dev is always interesting. Oh my god, the biblical undertones are just suffering from the biblical undertones here. Oh, there's something.
True horror often doesn't present itself in the way we expect or desire. But I will reveal to you the real horror.
Okay. These are just okay, but again, these are just cutscenes where he's like pulling his hands out of the nail or putting his hands into the barbed wire. Those are cutscenes, man. Gross out, I don't think really works in video games. Isla. Again, no normal names. Oh, it's VR. Oh my god. Oh, wow. I was so spooked by that.
Next up is a trailer that works better if I don't even set it up. So here's a good trailer.
Church equals biblical undertone.
Planet with nowhere to poop. The juiciest burgers in the galaxy. Burger Squirt.
The Extreme Learning Smart Bot from Hot Whiz.
I smush it down my throat.
Our new Ding Dong.
Greetings, brave explorer. We here at Alta Interglobal would like to welcome you to
I
our
don't
newest venture.
I don't miss this vibe.
You've spent almost a century hurtling through the universe in cryosleep, ready to begin your work on this strange alien planet. Unfortunately, changing market conditions have led us to the realization that space exploration is far too costly and unpredictable, and Alta has decided to cancel all future plans in space. I regret to inform you that you have therefore been made redundant. Your final check has been sent. We thank you for your service, and we hope you eventually find a way home. Good luck.
Oh, is this another one of those co-op shooters? Revenge of the Savage Planet. And there's a little butt. Funny stuff. No Man's Sky like. I was actually gonna say Lethal Company like maybe, but then they didn't do that.
If you are interested in getting a head start on creating your characters, this next trailer.
People ask for happy games. People to make games sees this game made by happy people. I don't miss this. No! Okay. Hey! Sorry, I recognized that cat. Oh, on the farin. He's just like me, for real. Hey, I've actually been getting into trouble with parking meter guys. Because I want to park my car and they're like, no, you're not allowed to park on the curb. And I would argue back that the people who do those jobs are all losers. But apparently I still need to pay the fine. Like an anime. Hey Loki, we have an anime game. I thought you liked those. San Francisco Simulator? Today's hall monitor is tomorrow's parking authority. There's a class of people out there, and you recognize them when you're a kid, and then they don't stop being this way when they're grown-ups. They don't have anything going on other than their ability to obey orders and just enforce the most ridiculous nonsense just to make trouble for you. And then they do these sorts of jobs. And I explain, I'm stopping here for 2 minutes because I'm picking this up. And he's like, well, you're not allowed to park there. It's like, no, I know I'm not allowed to park there. I'm not parked. Well, the interesting part is seeing the main character dead. Yeah, Persona at home.
Welcome back to the Gamescom Opening Night Live 2024 pre-show, where we are getting people excited for a big night of video
more
game trailers
heroes
by showing you more and more game trailers. And next up is another brand new game announcement.
I've always wanted to fly. The joy of it, the freedom of it, to just take your life in your hands and...
I hate when they, I think this is the actress from the Obi-Wan show. I hate when they put actors, just straight up put them in the game. I hate it. I think her name is like Moses Ingram or something. I wonder if the actors have like stipulations in their contracts that says I'm not gonna be in your game unless you have my face because they want the exposure. But if that's the case, that's a bad actor. Can I put up the sound? I can put up the sound, that's no problem. Directive 8020.
This might be hard for you to believe, but we have just one.
So I hate
trailer
Kojima.
left in this
I hate that
pre-show.
Kojima does that, yeah.
You might remember, back at Summer Game Fest, Capcom announced that Terry Bogard would be joining Season 2 of Street Fighter 6. Then, last month at EVO, we all got to see what his in-game character model looks like. But tonight, now, in this moment, Terry's about to power dunk all doubts. Here is the Street Fighter 6 Terry Bogard gameplay reveal.
Not really a Street Fighter kind of guy, so. Stallone wanted to never remove the Judge Dredd helmet, but the producers made him. Lame. Don't have the faith in the character. Best Metal Gear Solid game is Peace Walker. Oh, I can't agree with that. I think Peace Walker is really interesting. I assume it's just easier to copy their face instead of designing a new one or hiring a face model. Yeah, that could also be it. Stream is really quiet still.
Good stuff, Terry. And that's it for the pre-show. Gamescom.
Yeah, I was gonna say Metal Gear Solid 3
is now officially just seconds away. Thank you for hanging out with me here and Mucho too. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.
Lame. I didn't enjoy this pre-show very much. But you know what? He doesn't have the best games to work with. Jeff keeps all of those for himself, so.
Please welcome your host, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Lame. Hi, Ruby. Yeah, it's finally starting. Throw it back.
Guten Abend, Gamescom!
Ugh.
And hello to everyone watching around the world. This is opening night live from beautiful Cologne.
I already hate
and we
this.
have our biggest live audience of fans ever
You guys
here at
can't just be
Cologne.
hating on Jeff Keighley to hate on the guy. You have to
as a community to celebrate our love
you
of
have
games.
to commit
and of
to
course,
it.
Millions of you watching online around the world, welcome. We have
Doritos
gathered
and Mountain
the
Dew.
grand kickoff to Gamescom, the world's biggest in-person video game event, and this is our 6th opening night live.
Yeah, they're in
Tonight, for the
Germany.
first time, we have a live sign language stream of O&L to make the
Daniel,
show
it
even
seems
more
like we can
accessible.
finally
Thank
just
you to
replace
Korsky
Bogan
for
with Jeff
starting the
all,
show right now. Thank you to
all
Korsky.
together. Yeah, Gamescom is it's a
Now,
German
while the
thing,
game
I think.
industry certainly has faced challenges this year, I know that O&L will get you excited about what's to come later this year and in 2025 and beyond. Now,
He is
over
so
the next
happy.
2 hours, you're going to see world premieres from studios
Oh my God,
big
2
and
hours of
small,
this.
including, yes, some new game announcements you're not expecting.
I've already been streaming
and some
for an hour.
surprises, So get
I don't
ready.
have
From
it in
Monster
me.
Hunter to Indiana Jones, Doom to Civilization,
Everybody has to
Call
stick
of
with
Duty
me.
to Marvel Rivals, the most anticipated games will be on stage tonight because they wanted to be here with you guys at Gamescom, and I am so honored and grateful to have the opportunity to present these games to you.
Yes, this is an espresso revival people wanted, with Jeff as the new host.
So Gamescom.
Yeah, we
since
suffer
the
together,
Variety
Ruby.
Foot
We're in this
World
together.
premiered? I tried it. All right, here's our first world premiere, a brand new game announcement. This one hasn't leaked, and it's exclusive right here at O&L.
Hasn't leaked. Funny. Oh, but it's not actual gameplay. 2K. Oh, it's Grand Theft Auto. It has to be. Oh, it's Borderlands. It's Duke Nukem. It has to be Duke Nukem. Is it Borderlands? Borderlands has planets in it. Oh. I still hope that it's actually Duke Nukem. But I don't think it's gonna be. Nah, it's not. Oh, it's stretched font. Do you think they're gonna get Jamie Lee Curtis for this one?
There you go. All right, that's right. Borderlands 4 is coming in 2025.
I like the Borderlands games. I hate the humor and all the characters and the stories, but I enjoy playing them.
Please welcome John
Just wish there was a mute
Catherine
button.
Anderson from Raven Software.
Oh yeah, Call of Duty. Oh my god.
Black Ops returns with an epic story and signature blockbuster action where players question everything.
Anthony
and
Birch
trust
wrote
no
Borderlands 2.
It
I liked
features a new
Handsome
campaign
Jack.
with 16 new multiplayer maps. with the
Single
return of
guy
classic
shouting.
Prestige and theater mode, and 2 brand new zombies experiences on day 1. You'll see live MP, zombies, and Warzone gameplay at the Call of Duty Next event on August 28th. And starting on August 30th, you'll be able to join the MP open beta.
16 times the
to try out
detail. Oh my god, gang. It's gonna have it so that when you shoot a wall, the wall will have a crack in
We're
it.
here
Oh my god.
representing the Raven team, who's leading the campaign in partnership with
I don't know. Call of Duty fans. They're allowed to be Call of Duty
The
fans.
Black Ops 6 campaign is set in the early 90s, a time of global turmoil and uncertainty as the Cold War comes to an end. You're joined by legendary characters Frank Woods, the grizzled vet, and Russell Adler, the ultimate wild card. Together with new allies Troy Marshall and Jane Harrow, and unbound by normal rules of
Hey, so you guys have all heard the
unravel
story of when James Blunt was in the tank and he refused to start World War III for that guy? Do you guys know who the man was who told him not to do it? So the superior commanding officer who ordered him not to fire? His name was General Sir Michael Jackson. It is just insane to me that that was the guy's actual name.
Get what we need from the senator.
Give me, that's what I want from this Cold War 90s Call of Duty. Give me the James Blunt DLC expansion. Where you sit in a tank and you refuse to open it. And you're just a guy that's with him in the tank and he's there like, you're beautiful.
The senator isn't giving interviews tonight, and he doesn't go anywhere without his security detail. I've marked a few leads that could help get you close enough to do the retinal scan. Take your pick.
I got it on good authority that the senator stole some sensitive information from the people I work for.
Who the hell are you? Blackmailing the senator.
I don't think this looks particularly good. It looks kind of rubbery and the lighting is just
Cleaned up another of your messes.
sort of unappealing. The eyes are all dead.
Head of security for All Dream Energy.
I don't know, I feel like I've seen Call of Duty games that look, trailers that look nicer than this. Nice of him to wait while he dunked his head in the deep fryer there. Is that Greg Kinnear? Could be Greg Kinnear. Greg Kinnear actually played JFK at Ruby in the Kennedy's miniseries. From memory, that was a pretty decent show, but haven't seen it in a long time. Yeah, maybe it's just the Uncanny Valley. I don't know, but it also feels like I don't know. It feels like the lighting just feels rubbery on everything it lands on. Like his skin and his hat feel like they have the same lighting, you know? Just this sort of smooth texture that's been applied to everything. Environments and items look good. Okay, see now it looks a bit better, like the reflection there on the floor.
Easy, Adler. We're here to help.
Guess Woods got my message.
The old man says you're worth it. You better be right. Sev, we got the prize.
Good. Now get out. Fast. We've got party crashers up here.
Great.
You're using subsurface scattering, but it doesn't quite look realistic. Something. Was that guy supposed to be the ultimate badass? Or was that this guy? No, that was the wild, the ultimate wild.
Stay low until that minigun stops spinning.
You can fit 21 Sekiros in this game. Ooh. Hey, I would love a Sekiro 2. That's all about the journey to Korea. Oh yeah, RCs.
Nice work. These Pantheon guys literally sent the big guns after you, Adler. How's that feel?
Like progress.
Up through the service hatch. You two first. I'll give you a boost. You first.
Looks too clean. It looks like something. I'm not impressed by this. Yeah, some sort of sterile look.
Here.
Sekiro 2, Shadows Die Thrice. No, Sekiro 2, Journey to the West. You just call it that. Oh yeah, no, you're not grabbing that guy from that fall.
I got you.
Well, it's Call of Duty.
Man, you're heavier than you look.
Thanks. Hope you have a plan.
See Raven Software work on something that isn't Call of Duty.
Plan A. Go up. We'll just take the scenic route.
Can't have a Call of Duty campaign without QuickTime events. Yeah, that kind of does bother me. I do like this gimmick of fast-forwarding pieces of tape. I don't think they're gonna lean into that in like a really interesting way. I think that's probably even just for the trailer. But like, I can imagine a sort of Gone Home scenario where you're just a sort of crime scene investigator or something, and you just have to find pieces of tape, and then you can play these sequences, and you puzzle together the story. I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to. I'm overthinking. It's a Call of Duty campaign. Oh hey, knife cam. Okay, that's kind of a fun sort of moving the knife around while you throw it. It's kind of like Arkham City throwing batarangs. The Bloodborne cope, please. Hey, this is a perfect lead-in into Bloodborne.
No, but I don't see any better options, and I'm running out of bullets.
Okay, I just need to point out that you're not actually driving. The guy in front is driving, you're shooting while looking around, so I'm not super impressed. Hey, you know what game had a pretty decent campaign? It was Titanfall 2 and Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1, I think, had a really fun... well, there was some campaigns that kind of sucked ass. Like the one with the Australian. And I didn't... No, I mean, I liked the flying one. I liked the tank one. But yeah, that game knew how to do it, because it was just like 6 or something 1-hour campaigns. Pretty fun, pretty fun. The fall looks so slow. If Bloodborne is in this, I'll die on the spot where I stand right now. You should not have said that, because Jeff Keighley is just about to announce.
For Opening Night Live. You know her from her years of hosting League of Legends esports around the world. Did you know that she got her start as a competitive Unreal Tournament player? That's right. Please join me in welcoming to ONL, Shocks.
Yeah, Shocks. That's what you're in for when she announces Bloodborne Remaster.
Hello, Gamescom. Thank you for the warm welcome. Unreal Tournament, that is quite the throwback, but I am so excited to be here tonight, revealing many of the games.
Oh wait,
on
SJOK
Zap.
The Purdede. What's he like, Dutch?
In Cologne, Gamescom
hey, cat,
really
stop
is
clawing
the
up
best
my
week
couch.
for games worldwide every year, and I am so stoked to be back here with you all celebrating it. Now, it is my pleasure to share a message from
Titanfall 2 was
Gamescom
pretty awesome.
to
Titanfall
you,
2 was
our
pretty
gaming
awesome.
community.
Dear future me, I hope you are happy. I hope you visit wonderful places, that you have friends from places far away, and that you always have the best adventures, that you fight for the things you love, and that you love the things you do. Dear future me, my favorite thing in the world is to play. Do you like to play too?
What was that?
The future is here, and we are ready to play. Let's take a look
Excuse
at
me?
this fun trailer.
CGP. Hey, this looks cool. It looks a bit overproduced. Oh no, is this David Cage? Oh my god, no.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Haha.
You were trying to cross the border.
Funny, funny, funny.
Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border.
Is this a trailer for something, or is this just like Gamescom, where the players are? Do you guys think they're gonna do like a skippity toilet? Is that what's locked up in there? Oh, the Red Dragon. But it's it's Goat Simulator. Oh my god, no. Oh, Skippity Jeff. Streamer bait. How does this make money? Who is buying this?
Yeah. In my opinion, that looked like the GOAT of all remasters.
Ugh. No,
Okay, well,
girl, you're better than that.
We are expecting hundreds of thousands of fans at Gamescom this year in person, but if you cannot be here with us, don't worry. You can join us virtually by going to Gamescom Global, where you can explore and discover what the world's gaming industry has in store for you. And our very own Gamescom studio is here with all-day coverage of the event, so tune in to Gamescom Studios broadcast by IGN on Twitch or on YouTube. Now,
I'm unsubbing from that, Acer.
Persona
I know it's your fault, but I know. Look, if you have to unsub for that horrible joke she made, totally understand.
September 10th.
It's my fault for streaming it.
Surprising boss fight coming to the game.
Huh?
Tomorrow and all the days after it will be March 31st.
Elden Ring? New DLC?
There is a strong connection between all of you and what's happening.
Let's just open it. Then we'll know. Something's wrong.
No, it doesn't look like Elden Ring, gang.
Why is it after us? Persona!
Here it comes!
Isn't this like a 10-year-old game?
Full Joker fun there. All right. Next up, we have
13-year-olds.
another new game announcement for you right here, exclusively at Gamescom Opening Night Live.
Here we go, gang. Could be Bloodborne. No. Tackland presents.
It's close.
Oh, it's
Stay here. Stand guard.
Wait, weren't they doing like a Blade or a Black Panther game? Or is that maybe not this? No, it seems like some sort of hunter, not a superhero. Sniper Elite, Resident Evil. No, not Resident Evil. Wolverine? No. I could imagine this being a Blade, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like it. Wolverine would be wild. Yeah, but Insomniac's making a Wolverine game, so it's probably not that.
Every man has an animal within. If you push too much, you might unleash the beast.
It's just a Dying Light? Or something like that? It's never a good sign when they're doing these trailers and they show the protagonist and he looks like the most generic. Remember back in the day when we had like every generic white guy that was like just every single game had the exact same protagonist?
There you go.
He looks like the most generic one of them all.
Zombie adventure set in the Dying Light world with 20
The
hours
Beast.
of gameplay, a new open world region, and more in Dying Light: The Beast. Next,
I don't know.
today marks
I haven't
the
played
launch
Dying
for
Light.
the
Could be
most
fun.
wishlisted
I just
game
know
right now
that
on Steam, and also,
Chris
last I
Avallone
checked,
wrote a
the
bunch for
biggest
Dying Light 2 when
single-player
they
game
removed it
ever
all.
on Steam with over
The
2 million
bastards.
concurrent players today.
Yeah, the early
Black
2010s.
Myth Wukong from Game Science in China, which is also out on the PlayStation 5. And right now, we've got the reveal of the launch trailer for you.
Oh yeah, Wukong. I like see, this could be Sekiro 2. Just Journey to the West. You didn't die. Good job. Thank you for the super chat. Oiled and looped phalanx. I almost died though. I'm already playing this game. What am I watching a trailer for a game I already own? They're just casually spoiling stuff for you, man. What is this? Mocke. This looks decent. Like I said, I like Monkey King. Might pick this up at some point. It's Goku. That's Beerus. That's Gohan. I know all the ones. That's Vegeta in his monkey mode. Ape mode, they call it. That's Goku. I don't know who that guy is. That's Piccolo. I don't know who that guy is. That's the green guy was Cell. He has a few different modes though. Monkey. Thanks for that super chat, Rupee. Oh yeah, hey, speaking of returning to Monkey, there's a lot of monkeys in Dragon Ball.
Welcome back to Gamescom opening night live here in beautiful Wargok.
That does not look at all like Jeff Keighley though.
Coliseum. It's time for everyone's favorite game, King of Meat. We joined recently kidnapped celebrity guest contender Jeff Keighley at the starting line.
Wait, starting line?
And that battle cry proves how committed Jeff is to any project. Let's
Oh my
check
god,
the
I love
shows
Rick and
with our
Morty.
sideline reporter.
This dungeon is throwing everything at these contenders, but the JK machine is leading the way to the finish line, and the chat is blowing.
What is all this? Death traps, unapproved nicknames, and a giant horse trying to hoof me?
An eloquent and marketing-friendly description of the game, not to mention
Ay, 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 ay.
transition to the world premiere trailer for
It should have been like a Kojima or somebody.
Mayhem. Ready for gold and fame pouring from the sky?
I don't know, gang. This is a...
Challenges from the most...
Every now and then they just drop a trailer that brings the energy way down. And you're like, you spend 7 trailers trying to build the energy back up, and then they show another trailer like this, and you're like, oof. Ooh. Fall Guys again. It's something. Oh my god, look at all the skins! The skins you can buy with money. This isn't like, I don't know, if you like just having a game that you play 1 hour of every day, like a Fortnite or a Fall Guys, more power to you, but this does nothing for me.
Still got it, Keighley. Still got it.
Oh, Willem scream.
Welcome back to Opening Night Live for
Less
real this
power to
time.
you.
And that was the announcement of King of Meat, an online co-op spectacle for 1 to 4 players from Glowmade in Guildford, England, and Amazon Games for console and PC. And you can sign up at kingofmeat.com for future playtests. Now, one
King
of the
of
things
Meat.
I absolutely love about making these shows is that we get to introduce you to
What the-
brand new
that's what they
games
call
and
me.
teams like this one. To reveal their first game from their new studio, FuzzyBot, please welcome Tatania Dislova and Max Spielberg.
Ugh. And this just looks generic as hell too.
Guys, welcome to O&L. I'm very excited to share this game with the world. Can you tell us a little bit about your studio, first of all?
Yeah, well, first off, it's totally surreal to be here right now. We started the studio back in 2020, and the majority of us had come from...
The silence in the crowd. I don't think they have the microphones picked up properly, because surely people would make noise.
Never expect being on this stage.
It looks AI generated. It looks incredibly unimpressive.
The idea of dreaming big and building smart. The concept
Banner
for our
of the
first game,
Spark.
even early
How
on,
can you
felt very
stand there in good conscience and be like, we're all about
bring together a very
creativity
passionate
and
team of
ingenuity, and then you're standing in front of this poster that
their
just looks like
skill,
garbage.
dedication, and true love for the game that we're able to be here tonight, going way beyond where we thought we'd be.
Well, I got to play this a few months ago with you guys. I had a ton of fun. Tell us a bit about your game, Linked.
Yeah, so our debut game is called Linked, Banner of the Spark. It's a co-op action hack and slash with a bit of roguelite and town building elements. And
Oh
so
my
we
god,
put
it's
these
every
ideas
kind of game
to create
together.
this cozy yet highly kinetic action game.
That way
for
then,
players
when
to
you
brawl, build,
are searching on the
befriend,
storefront
prove
for a
adorable
different kind of
robots.
game, it pops up more
It's
times.
the year 3000,
See.
and you're going to take on the role as one of the last remaining humans on planet Earth. Allying with a friendly bot faction, you're going to aim to take down the combat army held by
Like, I'm not trying to be a
organic
dick. He
destruction.
looks really
Players can play
uncomfortable.
alone or with friends in this vibrant world.
Oh my god, he looks so uncomfortable.
Or a simpler way that I like to describe it sometimes is you go out and fight the evil robots and then collect their body parts to build a sustainable town of your dreams while saving the cute ones. We are
Oh my god, why are they
finally revealed the delightful world of Linked
Only
Banner of the
to
Spark.
show the game. Let the
Players
game
get as
speak
much
for
joy
itself.
out
This
of
is
playing
bad.
as we have built
I
it.
guess he's trying to like highlight
We're very
creators.
excited
I
to
do
show
think that's
to the
kind of
world
cool,
for the
but
first time. Let's take a look at the world premiere reveal trailer. Thanks, guys.
thanks guys. FuzzyBot presents. Wait. I thought we were playing as the last human. I'm seeing 2 humans. Did I mishear them? Stuff like this is why we should have kept gatekeeping gaming. Yeah, but like everything nice eventually gets ruined when the normies show up. Can't have good things. Discount hi-fi fresh. That sigh was so audible. Hey, caught the fish.
Well, I think we can all agree on this fact. Fishing makes every video game better. Now, one of the things that I love about Gamescom is that it is a safe place for our...
I was actually thinking about incorporating fishing into Snail because I have a net function that isn't doing much right now, and I was like, I could remove it because it's not doing anything, or I could just have like little glistenings in the water, and when you use the net there, you can catch fish, which you can maybe eat for some HP or something. So I can't even say anything.
Lost Records, Bloom and Rage. A narrative adventure from the creative minds behind Life is
Fishing for Eldritch Horrors. Oh, yeah. This looks like garbage. This looks like absolute garbage. Looks like not Gone Home. Days Gone. No, not Days Gone. Life is Strange. It looks like Life is Strange. The hell with this game. I'll talk about Snail some more. Fishing for Eldritch Truths. You could find like boots, and like you could find oh my god, I have a list somewhere, but it was like malicious mackerel and sinister sardine, and you could eat those, and they would have like different status buffs and ailments and stuff. Just like a fun sort of last minute idea I had. It is Life is Strange. I hate this. This art style, this just sensibilities to whatever this thing is. I hate this. I hate that this makes enough money that they keep doing it too. I'm just waiting for this to flop hard enough that they stop making this. And they just make a game, just make a video game about like a guy with a gun and he's hunting dinosaurs in the forest.
Bloom and Rage.
Bloom and Rage.
How could I forget?
Oh my god. And like this sort of, I don't know. Looks like death. Can you speed up the life?
My mom found a package on her doorstep. Wait.
Oh my god, it's like, do you remember 1995? Yeah, I remember 1995, man. I was there.
In trouble?
In trouble. Screw that.
You'll excuse me if today's sermon is a little different, but today is not a normal Sunday.
Oh my god.
I wanted to tell you all, we failed in our duty to God.
Oh my god, is the priest like a bad guy? Oh. I've seen this, man. I've seen this like 1,000 times. Make a game with a dinosaur with a human hunting guns. Oh yeah. I'm too old. I'm not old enough. But 1995, I was there. I remember.
Canada, where there are deadly consequences of
Bill Clinton was president, and we all said, "Why this guy? He won't have any scandals."
It's been a long
It's
time
impossible.
coming for this next one. At the Game Awards in 2021,
We were also interested in this internet that was coming.
With players around the globe, a stunning future
And,
Earth where menacing Ark machines threaten humanity's attempts to
What else
rebuild.
happened then?
Well, Ark Raiders has evolved a lot since then, and now
Earthquakes?
it's finally time for some news on what's next for this exciting
Oh, Chili Rama,
action
wouldn't you
survival
know it? You haven't missed anything. We've been streaming for 100 minutes. You haven't missed anything. What is this? ugly, brutalist
You've told us
architecture.
nothing of this place.
Is this like humans coming out of the vault? Or...
Raiders. Playing with fire.
Playing with fire. Walking
Everything
on the
to
earth.
lose.
And everything to lose.
But even more to gain.
Oh, gotta fight. Gotta fight to live. Sign up now. You can't have like 70 different call-outs to people to sign up to everything. It doesn't work. No. What is this? Oh, it's that Girl Souls game, isn't it? The girl who had like the umbrella or something. Didn't we call it Girl Souls? Or maybe it's just something else. What? Ah! Ah! Fly. Yeah, Infinity Nikki. I think it's even a Souls-like, but we all decided to call it that. Oh, it's Warhammer. Hey, this trailer's gonna be balls. Can I tell you guys about the idea I had if they let me do a Fallout game? Because, you know, I'm poo-pooing everybody else's idea. I gotta put my ideas out there too. If they let me do a Fallout game, I would love to do a Fallout that's set like 10 years after the bombs fell. And it's like the last people alive on the surface before everything really like it's the post-apocalypse, but it's like there's still like a precedent clinging to like some semblance of still having a country. And I don't know so much about the story, but you could have like harvesters who are like harvesting biological like if you find a corpse, then they go out there and they like these are just guys, these are not machines, they're guys that do that and like pick up biological material because there's so little of it left. And I haven't thought much about the story, but the idea would be that just like so ludologically, the most fun way of playing a Fallout game is also like inversely the most damaging way of being a human in that sort of society. So it's just like going around everywhere, stealing, betraying people, attacking people, doing that sort of stuff. And what would be happening in the story would be that there's a bunch of people that are just breaking away from civilization and basically doing that, just becoming bandits. And you would have this conflict in the game about to actually preserve society, you have to play a game that is really boring. But if you want to break everything down and contribute to the breakdown of society and like the advent of the apocalypse proper, you just play it like a regular Fallout game. Kind of like how Morrowind, I've talked about this a billion times, but like organically tells its story by the best way you play the game, which is just you becoming one with the land by exploring and all that sort of stuff. Predecessor, play free now. I will not.
What you saw right there was Predecessor, a MOBA shooter built by an indie team from the ashes of...
We have that. It's called 76. Yeah, but 76 is balls.
1.0 free-to-play release tonight. Next up, Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games. It is nearing release. And tonight, yes, we do have news on the early access date. Check this
Nobody
out.
asked. Got him.
My son, Are you clear of mind and stout of heart?
I am.
Are you ready to sacrifice? Sacrifice everything.
Wait, what is
to
this? What did he
become
say this
the
was?
Savior.
I will.
Do you have the strength to sweep aside this world and
Path of
build
Exile
it
2.
anew?
Huh.
I must.
Got a cool mask, had like a hand on his face. Ugh. I hear good things about Path of Exile, I think. Hey, we have 100 people. Very cool. Was that a smoke cameo?
Now, are you ready to fulfill your destiny?
Yes. I am ready.
He's ready, baby. How many Fallout games have I actually played? I've played the 3D ones, except 76.
Gamescom is
And
known
like,
for
I haven't played the
cosplay,
Brotherhood of
vision
Steel
and
crap
dedication
ones, just like the...
cosplayers
I
put
played
into
3
their craft
New
is
Vegas,
inspiration
Fallout
to
4.
us all.
Played a bit of the
And to
first
see these
Fallout.
amazing
That's it.
cosplayers, you can tune in to the Gamescom Cosplay Awards on Saturday, August 24th at 5 p.m. And if you're into indie games, who isn't, you can watch the best indies of Gamescom in our Gamescom Awesome Indie Show tomorrow at 8 p.m. on Twitch and YouTube. Enjoy exclusive announcements and interviews all packed into an exciting one-hour show hosted by Shay Thompson. Plus, the Gamescom event arena, that is where I am standing right now, and all of you are. It is the biggest and most elaborate stage at Gamescom, featuring not only
Bloodborne co-op is very strong. Don't give me hope. I will give you hope.
Gaming events and esports
I don't believe in,
that you can watch either in person
you know,
or
the
by
Romans
tuning in
believed it wasn't
online.
over until you
Now,
accept
up
defeat.
next is a first look at the gameplay of June Awakening, the open world survival MMO, and news on when it's going to be released.
Oh my god.
There is another path for you.
Wait, why do they have guns?
Awaken.
That's the point of Doom. You have the shields.
You begin as a nameless prisoner. Sculpt your appearance, choose your background, and then crash into the planet. You are abandoned and alone. Hunted by sandworms. Scorched by the unforgiving sun. Ravaged by sunstroke. Stick to the shade. Chase the moving shadows. Survive. Welcome to Arrakis, the most dangerous planet in the
Romans
universe.
also lost 20% of their entire male population in the first few years of the Second Punic War. Yeah, but they still won the war. Remember that. They won the war, and after that they became the predominant power in the world. So, like, hey.
A spit dart rifle and a still suit for your help.
And it's like they lost their entire fleet
Working with others will always
in a bad weather, and then they built a new fleet and sent a new army of men, and they lost that fleet too. And then they built a third fleet, and then they finally won. It's like, man, how can you do this? That was the first Punic War, I think, though. I think not the second one.
Your choice of weapons and abilities
Second
determines
Punic
your
War was like the Battle of Carrie. Or Carrie.
Swordmasters lead the charge
No,
into
Cannae.
battle.
Canny.
Literally.
Battle of Canny, it was called. Yeah.
Repel ranged attacks with a shield.
That's just because they weren't
Take
listening
them
to
out. One by
Fabian.
one. Deploy the hunter
Fabian would have
seeker and
defeated
kill
Hannibal
from
if
the
they'd have just
shadows.
listened.
Take what you can from the fallen. On Arrakis, nothing of value is wasted. Mine, harvest, and gather with your group to build bases and unlock more advanced equipment, like the blood purifier. Refine the blood you collected from your enemies to
Like
extract
the what purifier?
craft improved equipment using fabricators. Replicate your bases in new locations with the blueprint system, and then sell blueprints of your architectural wonders to other players.
I'm not
Use
gonna...
your group to become a guild. On Arrakis, a nameless prisoner can rise, construct an ornithopter, and take to the air.
I hate this
The
Denis
world is
Villeneuve
yours to
ornithopter design. They're meant to be like birds, and they're meant to have feathers. I hate that they're like dragonflies.
The in-game radio provides insight into key events
Um,
happening across Arrakis. Map the desert. Discover landmarks, wrecked
Yeah,
ships, and desert
cheap to use,
testing
cheap to
stations.
make, cheap to lose,
Filled with forgotten
expensive to
technology.
maintain. True.
Arrakis is a
I
vast
guess guns make sense because the shields
You can
attract
explore
worms,
unique
but the
locations.
shields. Oh yeah, I guess they wouldn't have shields out in the desert.
search for secrets amongst the shifting dunes.
I suppose.
And then
Your view of Fallout's world
Return
building
to
is the crappy one
civilization
Bethesda did. Yeah, but that's also the world building we have now. So
Harco Village throngs with people.
design
Spice
accordingly.
traders, guild
It's been
bankers,
Bethesda Fallout for longer than it was
smugglers,
ever Interplay.
House envoys,
I think.
and of course,
Like
other
17
players.
years or something?
Here, you will pledge allegiance to one of the great houses of June.
Let's turn Dune into
The
absolutely
Harkonnen.
nothing. Yeah.
But remember, to play politics, you need power. And on Arrakis, spice is power. In the deep desert, beyond the shield wall, hundreds of players scour the landscape, hunting for spice. Every spice blow has the potential to become a heated battle, with multiple guilds vying for the precious melange. Even when it looks
Like, I don't even
like
hate this as a
defeat is
concept for, like, an MMO.
those who understand
It just...
desert power.
It feels like a really uninspired use of the Dune license specifically.
Well, you can't have a June game without the sandworms, and the sandworm summoning begins when June Awakening drops on PC early 2025. So the wait is not that long. And now, here is a reveal of a new game from Tarsier Studios, the creators of Little Nightmares 1 and 2.
Hey, this could be at least not super generic. People like these. I'm unsubbing thrice. No! New Dune will be the new Star Wars. No! Almost an hour and no good games. You better believe it.
You were dead.
Reanimal. Reanimate animal. Reanimal. I see what they did there.
That was Reanimal, the next big entry in the cozy game genre. Now, would you like to discover the secret contents of Gamescom and receive cool rewards? Well, meet Epi, the robot on our website RPG Gamescom Epics. Prove your nerd know-how, solve tricky puzzles, win prizes.
I don't need
gather
these
trading
generic
cards,
nothing
digital trading
mascots,
cards,
man.
And jump from level to level until the final boss spawns. Scan the QR code below and the adventure can begin. Now, in its 4th year as an evolving open-world adventure, today Genshin Impact is unveiling more about the 6th
Baron
edition of
Harkonnen from the new Dune movie,
which
Smash
will
or
be
Pass.
released on August
He's
20th.
like a disgusting
And
pedophile.
we also have some news about when the game will be coming to Xbox.
But he's just like indulgence of everything. Food, sex, just anything. Any and all depravities. That's why he's the ultimate enemy in Dune, because the Atreides are all about the power of the mind and collecting yourself and controlling yourself. But the Baron Harkonnen, he like fidgets and he over-explains and he gets so giddy and excited and he tells his plan even when it's to no benefit. Hey guys, are you excited to get on Twitter in a few hours and watch a million people complain about whitewashing in Hoyoverse? What is this? Like, is this Genshin Impact? I only know this from when people complain about it, sad to say. Is this Genshin Impact? Didn't they remove the pedo aspect from the new movie? Yeah, I think they did. Yeah, it's Genshin Impact. Yeah.
Locked on. For the Lord of the Night.
Woohoo! Catch an epic wave!
Ugh. That boy is going to sell Hoyo so much money.
There you go, Genshin Impact, and also coming to Xbox later this year, as we saw. All right, now it's time to head into the wilds of Monster Hunter, which is playable for fans for the first time.
I think you
here
could
at
fix the
Gamescom.
Baron.
Capcom
I
has
think
an
the Baron
incredible
would just
booth.
eat me.
But now, to tell us more and show us more, please
I'm very
welcome
cute,
to the
so I wouldn't be
Gamescom ONL
safe.
stage, Ryozo Tujimoto from Capcom. Ryozo-san.
Oh my god, it's Capcom. Oh, but it's Monster Hunter, not Resident Evil. Oh.
はい、ドイツの皆様、配信をご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。今日は、モンスターハンターワイルズの最新の映像を持ってきました。まずは、この、時間を作っていただきましたジェフさん、本当にありがとうございます。
Hello to all of my friends in Germany and to the millions watching around the globe.
Mana
I'm
Takahashi.
really thankful that Jeff has invited me to the opening night live stage so I can share a new Monster Hunter Wilds trailer with everyone.
Where's Bloodborne? It's in a bit. You know, they always save the best for last.
今後ですね、世界のいろんな様々な地域で
I thought this was Gamescom, not
考
Gamescom.
えていますので、そちらも期待していただけたらと思います。
Scumbags.
それでは最新の映像をご覧ください。
Before we debut the trailer, I just want to express how excited I am to
I
kick
want
off
this
our
crap to
season of
end.
Monster Hunter Wilds hands-on demos starting at Gamescom. Now, let's take a look at the latest trailer.
Can I translate? Oh, yeah, sorry, you should have asked me earlier. Of course I speak fluent Japanese. Konnichiwa, kimosabe.
Is this a lull of Barina Floret? We must be near its nest.
Ooh. It always warns people with the blood. It's true. Is there actually a possibility for Bloodborne, or are we just coping? So is a possibility. You know, you live in an infinite universe, eventually.
We could do a lot worse for an interim camp.
That looks kind of nice. There's weird cat people there.
Once your business here is concluded, you should find shelter. The sands come alive this time of year.
Hey, what is this archetype of like the sagely woman with this voice actress?
From the look of it,
She talks kind of like this.
Guild permission granted. Begin the hunt.
Understood.
What about Silk Song? Nah, Silk Song's never happened. Acer hates grannies, confirmed. It's true. Old people, am I right? Monster Hunter Wilds. Cool. Oh no, the cat talks. Of course the cat talks.
So tasty.
Ah, but Logi, it's so tasty.
Danger.
When you get old, will you hate yourself? I will never get old.
Lies at every turn.
Oh my god, it's Tomb Raider.
Treasure. Secret. Destiny. Everything lost is meant to be found.
Cool. Cool. Spider design was quite unique. It was pretty cool. The true queen of fighters.
Want a little taste of Shiranui fire?
Oh my god, the sounds. And I'm not alone in the house while this
City of the Wolves.
while this trailer plays. Just hoping nobody comes. What are you watching there? I can explain.
Escort reactor core and upgrade Bunker City's power facilities. St. Dino's have also set their sights on this operation.
They know what they're doing.
Ready to strike.
Oh my god, it's Armored Core. Mecha break? Oh. It's kind of like Armored Core. Kind of like in between Generation 4 and 5. Veering more into 5, but has like the aesthetics and vibe of 4 more. Mecha break, you'd say. I feel like we've talked about this game many times, and I'm always as surprised to hear about it. Yeah, it's like anime Armored Core. Mecha break. Please be good.
That was a new look at Mecha Break, the multiplayer mech game. Okay, next we have something exciting for fans of Monument Valley, the beautiful twisted puzzle game that we all played about a decade ago when it was first released in 2014. Well, tonight,
hey, I remember this
we
game.
are revealing Monument Valley 3, coming later this year from Us 2 in London and Netflix Games. I played this. It is an absolutely beautiful, stunning game, and we've got your first look right now.
See, rotate it like the landscape. Spell, move the landscape. It's all about perspective, you know. You just gotta the way you just gotta look at it from a different perspective. So, hey, sir, I'm exhausted. Ruby, you know, you just gotta stick it out for 1 more hour. Come on, come on. You got it in you. Indie game, the game. I don't know, this is pretty innocent. Superliminal is better. It's not a competition. Exclusively on Netflix Games. Cool. 1 more hour of this? Of course. It's worth it for the Bloodborne remaster.
Monument
Believe
Valley
it.
3 drops exclusively on Netflix December 10th, 2024. Now, first released in 1991, Civilization
Bloodborne.
is one of the gaming industry's biggest franchises. And here at Gamescom, we are revealing the gameplay of Civilization 7 for the first time. To tell us more, please welcome Ed Beach from Firaxis Games.
You know what I would do if I was hosting the Gamescom? I would get Ashley and Leon, the face actors. I would get them to just host it for me. And then it would be like, the whole gimmick is like, oh look, it's Resident Evil 4. And then people would confuse this terrible showcase for something that was quite good.
Talking about Civilization
Got it.
7. Civ 7. Civ 7 is by far the biggest, most ambitious game Firaxis has ever made. Everything from its new gameplay features to its gorgeous new art style is designed to immerse you in your own journey through history.
Everybody in
Please join
chat
us
super
after
horny
opening
for
night live on the Firaxis
Shoska
Game
or
Twitch
whatever.
channel
Shocks.
for our
What
official
was that? I forget her
gameplay
name was.
showcase, where we'll deep dive into what's new in Civ 7 and finally reveal our
He's
new
talking about
in-game
Civilization,
narrator.
and you guys are all talking about the
On
beautiful girl.
behalf of the
I'm
team
ashamed
at
of you.
Firaxis Games who
You're
has
not
worked
real
so hard
gamers.
on this game, I'm so excited to finally give the world its first look
We're
at
cooking
Sid
Bloodborne
Meier's
now.
Civilization 7. Please enjoy.
Civilization was a game that was created during a time when we were just discovering what games could be. And we said, let's put the entire history of the world into a game and make it fun.
Yeah. What is there to reveal? I need to know which civilizations, man. Whoa, what a crazy civilization. What? Oh, there's another one. The guy with the ox. He contributes. Ah, it's Caesar. By which I mean it's like some Roman dude with a bowl cut. Giving the people what they want, a bit of Rome. I feel like there's $1 billion franchise to be made about like the history of Rome, like the emperors of Rome. And each game would just be like a different emperor. And you would just like jump around in the timeline and do like one game a year. Because I feel like Rome posting is at an all-time height. And it would be cool if you could sort of channel that or focus that energy into something.
We've been asking ourselves,
What's this? Starfield? No, please
what
don't.
else is out there? And more importantly, can we drive on it?
Oh. Space. Men are always thinking about the Roman Empire. It has so much to teach us about where we are. It teaches us to surround ourselves only with allies. Don't be surrounding yourself with anybody who would assassinate you. A lot of great emperors felt like that. You know what's the wildest thing is like when they killed Aurelian, they didn't have any plan afterwards. They were like, oh shit, why did we kill him? It's like, you assholes. He could have saved it all and you assholes ruined it for no reason.
The Rev 8 has landed.
Oh, it is Starfield. I thought it was like I thought it was like a You know, those motorcycle games where you have to do a jump or whatever. They added vehicles to a game that should have had them at launch so you can drive around empty planets with nothing on them. Yeah.
There's 2 bits of Starfield
They do be
news
adding
for
them.
you and a confirmation of the expansion Shattered Space that is coming out on September 30th.
Hey, do you guys remember Horse
now
Armor?
It's time for an exclusive update on Marvel Rivals, the upcoming hero shooter from NetEase Games and Marvel Games. Tonight at ONL, we're revealing 2 new heroes who are joining the game with a first look at their gameplay.
Marvel Games. Among the stars, Wakanda found a new home.
Wakanda.
And a new hope. The source of vibranium. The foundation of an empire.
Snap out of it, Bucky.
No.
Not so fast!
Your battle's over.
Stick around! Armed and dangerous!
I don't know, man. Wakanda.
Together to victory! And stay down.
A lot of characters I'm noticing have their basic gimmick is just running around yelling their names. Like, I am Groot, we are Venom. Hulk. Oh my god, it's Dr. Doom. Hydra. What? Huh? Ah. What's happening? Bloodborne? Yeah, Bloodborne's just coming up.
Well, I'm
Don't
sure
worry.
everyone who played the beta wanted to know Marvel Rivals
I hate
will
you,
launch on
3000.
December 6th, 2024. Now, Gamescom always strives to help the environment, and the event runs on 100% renewable energy and is climate friendly thanks to ongoing measures to reduce CO2 emissions. Exhibitors participate in the Gamescom Goes Green initiative by reusing their booth builds or avoiding single-use material. And yes, fans are planting more and more trees in the Gamescom forest. The forest has been growing since 2020 thanks to
You guys gonna
all
give
of your
money to the Gamescom forest?
And all of you can still help, of course.
You guys
plant
can
your
still
tree
help. It's
in
not
the
too
Gamescom
late.
forest
You guys just give a little bit of
with
money,
that, it is time to
and they'll
reveal
plant
the
some
winner
trees.
of the Gamescom Sustainability Award. This award celebrates an organization in the global game industry committed to sustainability and the environment. Presenting the award, please welcome back Lisa Pak with Playing for the Planet.
Playing for the planet. Ugh. I just.
And hello, Gamescom. Thank you for
I
having
just want
me
to
again.
see Bloodborne.
Well, it is our absolute pleasure, Lisa. And in case some people don't know and need a quick refresher.
Oh yeah,
Gamescom
Shadow Tower
presents
2.
Playing for
The
Planet,
trees.
an alliance of gaming organizations committed to taking climate action under the official umbrella of the United
Germans
Nations.
making a game
So how are
convention
things
about
looking?
hiking and forest
Things are going
walking.
great, thank you. With 3.3 billion people around the world playing video games, we encourage everyone to make a difference wherever possible.
Absolutely, and 3.3
What does the
billion
environment
players
have to
is
do with
so
games?
much.
You
So
need
do
an
you have any
environment to
tips
game
for our
in,
players
of
on
course.
supporting this great initiative?
Yes, definitely. It's as easy as remembering to set up energy-saving
A
modes
bit harder.
to avoid unnecessary energy consumption, or switching to renewable energy.
Don't be so quick to
electricity
trust the
services
UN.
at home
Don't,
to
don't,
reduce
don't,
your
don't,
carbon
don't,
footprint.
don't,
Everything
don't,
will make a difference.
Absolutely.
What a shame.
Every bit helps. Those are great tips, and I already utilize some of those.
What's
myself,
that
and I
blue
hope
screen
a
with
lot
the
more
interface?
people will. But now let's celebrate some of the amazing work already done by gaming.
Hold on.
Yes, that would be
JC
happy
Dan
to
is so
do that.
cool.
Anyone can set ambitious decarbonization targets, but delivering on that goal and turning it into emission reductions demands a clear and actionable plan as well as collaboration. And this year's winner has proven that it's possible to deliver.
And it's just gonna be some studio nobody's ever heard
with
of.
Execution across the board. And this year's winner of the Gamescom Sustainability Award is Tencent Games, And here to accept the award is Brent Irvine, the vice chairman of Tencent Games.
Okay, so what happened here is Tencent just threw a bunch of money into this stupid project in order to get some goodwill by getting an award.
On behalf of Tencent Games, how honored we are to receive this
This
award.
is ridiculous. What a waste of time.
Tencent Games encompasses a lot of things. Everything from in-house studios like Timmy, global
Congratulations,
like
China.
to our global publishing arm, Level Infinite. What they all share is a commitment to operating our business in a sustainable way. We are committed to carbon neutrality by 2030. And really want to thank all of our studios, all of our
white
partners,
guy?
but most of
Hey,
all,
yeah,
all
what's
of our
that about?
Support is
It's probably some
essential to helping
American
us
branch or
drive
something.
our,
European branch.
Our efforts to have positive change within the industry. Thanks again, and back to the games.
Congratulations, Tencent and Brent Irvin.
This is so stupid. Like, what a lousy interlude that nobody cares about.
That is not our only award. Everyone here and at home can vote for their favorite games playable at Gamescom in this year's Gamescom Awards.
Obama rewarding Obama. it did kind of have that vibe.
Thursday, August 22nd at 2 p.m. The awards will then be celebrated this
Don't be
Friday
racist,
at 2
Dave, so you
p.m.
can't
at
just ask why people are white.
Back to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Shocks. You're doing a great job tonight. All right. We got something really special for you. Please welcome
But yeah, there's a lot of beauty in
director,
the world.
creator of Love, Death, and Robots, and the co-founder of Blur Studio, Tim Miller.
Oh, I like Tim Miller. He did those awesome Arkham trailers. It's not a problem in the world that can't be solved with a little bit of money.
We've been making cinematics for over 30 years now. That means classics like Quake, Star Wars, Warhammer, Call of Duty,
Arkham?
and dozens more.
Why wouldn't he say
and
Arkham?
We do this because we
His best work.
fucking love video games.
Yo, he said it.
And every time a trailer comes online, we see hundreds and hundreds of comments from the fans, like, why don't we see a movie like this? Or why can't we have a series like this? And we could not agree more, which is why we are so excited to share this series with you. 15 original episodes created in collaboration with Amazon Studios and the publishers and developers of some of the world's greatest
Is there help?
games.
I'm so bored.
I'm talking
Bloodborne's
new
just
titles,
around the corner.
existing
You gotta
games,
look. Tim
indies,
Miller's cool,
and classics.
okay?
So we've been working on this show for 3 years.
Oh my God.
I get a little upset, choked up. Sorry. I cry a lot.
Ooh, the director of Deadpool is crying. German game show has to reveal Bloodborne 2. Trust the plan. Trust the plan, gang.
All right. We've been working on it for 3 years, and I'm very emotional because I'm so excited. And it's finally time. So please enjoy
It's Morbin
the
time.
world premiere teaser of Secret Level.
Ooh, oh. He emotes.
It is our love letter to games. And you can watch the series on Amazon Prime Video on December 10th. Not too far now. So enjoy. Thank you.
Oh my God, that was so real. He was real with us, gang. That was so cool. That was the best thing I've seen all night. A grown man crying.
It's time. This world has waited for your arrival. It is you. You will open the door. Because you are the chosen. All those moments.
Aw. He looked like an actual human. Yeah, because it's the first guy they've showed on stage that wasn't a horrible gamer. Hey, that was Kratos for a second, wasn't it? To be yeah, it's trailers turned into episodes, the series. To be fair, these trailers very often are much better than the games. So I'm actually I think this is pretty cool. Armored Core!
Come in. You have a
game to play.
Hey. Oh, it was Pac-Man.
Young hero, the gods have taken an interest in your odyssey. Try not to disappoint us. No matter what armies you face.
Blah, 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 blah. Age of Mythology.
Or what creatures you unleash.
Was one of those ads Mega Man? It's just a bunch of games, man.
Trust you will find a way.
Tim Miller loves gaming.
To write your own legend.
It took the director of Deadpool to make us realize our love of gaming. Y'all are like the people who say Armageddon coming every 4 years or so. Bloodborne 2 will never be. Look, the realist, I was just reading the Bible, and on page 205, I saw 7 numbers, and those 7 numbers, if I plus them all together and divide them by 3, they give me a date, and that date was today.
Play it day one with Game Pass.
Oh yeah, Xbox.
The tower is the only sanctuary we have left. Together, we can give our people the hope we need to survive.
Ah! Towerborn. It's almost... Look, we're getting closer. Closer to Bloodborne. Hey, this is a good trailer. Oh, they ruined it. Ruined it. We're getting there. It's kind of like circling the drain. It's gonna get there. Just give it a little second.
The conflict between the Alsara Guard and Havoc threatens the balance of the world. The Alsara Guard is a tempest of disorder, sowing chaos wherever it roams. But we are honed to strike at their very core.
Bloodborne has guns. Bloodborne does have guns. There's blood there. This could be a trick
Havoc
weapon.
has cutting-edge technology.
Astral clock
but
tower
is built
there.
on exploitation and suffering. United, we will plunge into the chaos.
Oh.
To find a spark of peace.
A spark of peace.
We are GTI. No one gets left behind.
They're gonna get that spark of peace, gang.
Which we are announcing is coming to Steam Next Fest in October. In
What if
advance of
Bloodborne
its
2
early
is set in
access
modern
release
day England and
later
had
this year.
automatic
All right,
weapons?
let's head back to the Middle Ages for a new look at Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 with its authentic rendition of 15th century Bohemia as an action role-playing game.
I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, and if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences.
I intend to wage war.
They love their hanging trees in video.
Everything all right?
Can't say I
We need more people.
disagree with them.
The best thing would be to recruit from your old comrades. Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
Oh yeah, that could have been the Earth Tree. This really makes my Kingdom Come. Is Kingdom Come 1 good? It had its fans. And by Kingdom, I mean... Is this Bloodborne with a horse? Bloodborne had a horse. His name was Ludwig. Don't make me want to visit Europe. Oh, Logi, you gotta come. You gotta meet me in Iceland. We'll hang out. I'll show you all the sights. I'll show you where I buy hamburgers. I'll show you my favorite KFC. We have like 6 of them, but one is best. It might not be the one you expect.
Now, last month, the ARPG Zenless Zone
I'll
Zero
show
was
you where we
released
get
to
our
Hoyoverse,
Domino's pizza.
And now we've got the debut of a brand new area of New Eridu. Check it out.
Another Hoyoverse. Blah, 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 blah. What if you get Bloodborne 2, but it turns out to be a Dark Souls 2 situation? Oh yeah. I think that would be cool though. Give me a wild Bloodborne 2. Also, I think if you do Bloodborne 2, you kind of have to do a horse now. Here's another copyright claim song. Just in time to steal all my ad revenue. Bloodborne 2, but it is anime. Ugh, oh no. Yeah, this is gacha. Yeah, the Bloodborne 2 trailer is incredible. Imagine not having enough insight to see it. I don't think Bloodborne 2 needs a horse, but it will need jumping. No, don't jump. There's no jumping in Victorian England. But there is horse.
The man who came had tan skin and wielded 2 swords.
Hey, this trailer's still going.
Wow, almost equal to General Fei Xiao. General Fei Xiao? I know her well.
Hey, they just talked about someone having tan skin. Isn't that the whole problem with these games? I only know them from Twitter.
When General Fei Xiao fought her way in and out of enemy range
A beast jumps, a gentleman walks around.
she knocked down 100 enemies.
Yeah, jumping hadn't been invented yet, that's true.
No, 10,000.
They need to decouple the sprint and jump button. Yeah, I would be okay with that. Just remap it to like Elden Ring.
Look. In the form of a beast.
I killed myself, I've had enough. That wouldn't be the realist, huh? Eldritch horse that gets tentacles halfway through. That would be kind of cool though. The horse kind of just mangles and becomes corrupted.
Little girl,
I'm tired of anime slop.
Do you know how to get to the seat of divine foresight?
Honkai Star Rail. Oh, Loki, this is your thing. Okay, Loki, talking cats, no go. Talking bunny, I'm gonna need some answers. Loki? Doesn't Bloodborne have axes? Bloodborne has many axes.
Look at the space fantasy of Honkai Star Rail and Fei Xiao, a female.
Oh, the Stadia. Who remembers the Stadia?
Okay, now we're heading to the Arkhamverse for Batman Arkham Shadow. It arrives later this year. It is a completely new Arkham story exclusive to MetaQuest 3. I've played a demo of this, and I have to say the team, Camouflage, has done an incredible job bringing the world and combat into VR. And here is your first look at the actual gameplay.
Loki, you cannot abandon us now. Where's Bloodborne? Bloodborne's just around the corner. You know, Bloodborne has historically always been around Batman.
This rat cult spreads through Gotham like a plague.
I like Roger Craig Smith as Batman's voice actor.
Even if it consumes me.
The corrupt system has failed you. Are you not angry? Fight back.
That's a terrible costume, though.
It's the freaking bat! We aren't afraid of you! The bat dies tonight!
Jim, this Rat King could be anywhere. A face in the crowd, a foot soldier in his own fanatical mob. So how in the hell do we find him?
Targets are all city employees.
Oh, it's probably this guy who looks like a rat.
Officials. You could have been more than a symbol. You could have been a god.
Look out!
You don't calm down. Someone's going to die.
Alfred, we tried it your way. Now we do it mine.
Something big's going down tonight.
These facial animators are really ugly.
We repress our rage, our fears. It feeds the shadow deep inside us.
You're everything that's wrong with Gotham! I'm done holding back!
Oh, it's kind of sad how slow they have to make the combat to account for the first person. But,
I can bring the Rat King to you.
Who's this? Why doesn't my last video have 666 likes? That's the question.
Well, that trailer was buzzing, and the whole city is buzzing.
Roger Craig Smith
this week
is
at Games.
Sonic.
And this weekend, the heart of our beloved gaming metropolis, Cologne, will transform into the vibrant Gamescom City Festival.
Alfred,
there will be
I've
great
soiled
music
myself.
on 3 stages in the city center of Cologne on both days with another 100,000 guests.
What is this
Now,
shit?
if you haven't been there yet, you should definitely go and check it out. That is what's happening in Cologne, and also people from more than 100 countries are here. But Gamescom has fans all over the world, and I have good news. Gamescom is heading to other continents.
Alfred, I love chili dogs.
The first Gamescom LATAM took place in June and exceeded all of our expectations with over 100,000 fans immersed in the gaming universe. It was a fantastic show, and next year it's going to be even bigger. And Gamescom Asia returns this October. You can join in on the fun and the entertainment area to find out all about the games, the stage shows, cosplay, and much, much more. The ticket shop is already open, or you can also tune in to our online show Primetime on October 17th. Now,
I should have gotten
who is
coffee
ready
while...
for another world premiere?
Oh, wait a minute. So you
Announced
can hear
last
the
year
audience.
at
Okay.
ONL, here is a new
So they
look
just
at
haven't been
Little
clapping.
Nightmares 3.
Hey, Little Nightmares. I know people who like those. I like that art style. Huh? Bandai. Namco. The Singaporeans are a stern people that don't tolerate whack games. Is Supermassive Games, are they from Singapore? Like the style, games themselves kind of underwhelm me. Please applaud. Limbo 2? Brother, they're like in Limbo 98, maybe? I'm just here to drink up the copium. LAB, there is no copium. Bloodborne 2 is coming. I saw it in a vision. Oh, it's not from the original creators? We never left 2006. Little Nightmares 3. From the 8 creators of Far Changing Tides. And the publishers of Firewatch. It's some sort of cat game. No, wait. What is this? Horrible creature. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not having a good time with this trailer. Something about its aura just doesn't vibe with me. Why would you advertise a publisher? Because you need another name. Herdling. Colors too washed out. I kind of like washed out to desaturated colors. I just think it doesn't look very good. You did say you wanted a game made by happy people. There you go. That was not a happy game.
And I'm so glad we could share that with you tonight.
Happy people don't make games with animals in them.
Joining us next. I grew up playing his games, and many of you did too. Titles like Populous, Dungeon Keeper, Magic Carpet, Theme Park, Black and White, and Fable. And tonight he's here to reveal his brand new game, which he's secretly been working on for the past 3 years. Please join me, Gamescom, in welcoming to ONL, Peter Molyneux.
Oh no. Here we go, gang.
Wow. He's back.
What an incredible honor it is to be here on the stage with Jeff.
Yes, Peter,
he's amazing.
He's got really
so
weird
fun.
proportions.
So a couple months ago, you and I had lunch in London.
He's got like a really wide
I've
head.
actually been working on a game for a number of years. You've kept very quiet about it. You really wanted to let the game speak for itself. But tell us about.
That's a good move by Peter Molyneux, I think. Don't talk too much about your game.
Around on mobile. What the hell was I doing? I thought to myself, I need to come home. I need to come home to PC and console. So I've looked at Dungeon Keeper. I've taken some things that I've wanted to explore further with Dungeon Keeper.
Here it comes, gang.
I've done the same with Black and White. I've taken things from Black and White. I've done the same with Fable.
Here comes a massive lie.
This is what I'm showing tonight.
Well, and to your credit, you've self-funded this project yourself. You put together a team of a lot of veterans from those games.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Albion the Branded Dragon. Ooh, that's a good Yu-Gi-Oh. That's a good Yu-Gi-Oh cut. I quite like the branded strategy. It's just invoked, but it has more flexibility.
And created Black and White, Dungeon Keeper, and Fable. Anyway,
but yeah, I do like it.
All right, here's the world premiere, Masters of Albion from Peter Molyneux.
I still prefer invoked. It's much more linear, but I think that its more straightforwardness allows for more flexibility in a way. I'll talk about it later. I want to see the lie.
Here we are in the familiar, vast world of Albion, packed with stories, quests, treasures, and monsters. This is Oak Ridge. By day, you're tasked with building the town up, gaining resources, and earning money. By night, your town will be attacked by many of Albion's creatures.
Oh yeah.
You can design anything. The food that people eat, the clothes they wear, the weapons they use, the armor they fight with. There is a strategy behind every creation. I can even feed them rats. My town's working hard to make that food. I can help out, or...
Acer, our next stream Yu-Gi-Oh match. If you want to lose.
I can also design, customize, and create all buildings.
Why is he promising this sort of stuff? This is... no.
Night is coming, the sun is going down, and now my town needs defending against the horrors of Albion. And this is my hero's time to shine. You don't have to play in God mode. At any point, you can possess a character. Play in third person.
Oh, yeah.
My hero is now under my complete control. And now it's time to fight.
Yeah, but this looks like such ass combat. Nobody's gonna do that.
My hero's getting overwhelmed. Let's switch back to God mode and unleash some real power. Okay, we survived.
What?
Now, let's design a better weapon for my hero. You can be
By the way, sir, I love your retrospectives. Thank you, Billy.
Red swords just won't
I love making them.
This is just a glimpse of Masters of Albion, an open-world God game full of combat.
Fall asleep to them all the
mystery,
time.
and
Aw,
story.
thank you. I
It's
hope I'm not too
available to
loud.
wishlist on Steam now.
I also hope nobody's falling asleep to this trailer.
I've been here before. In the fold.
In the void.
Countless times. Who I was. Who
Oh.
I might become. All possible futures existing in motion.
Two of the same Terminator references in the same showcase.
It is time to awaken.
I don't know about this one. This looks kind of boring. Elden Ring remake. Looks like it kind of reminds me of Forspoken or yeah, that one.
And it is my duty.
Doesn't have the millennial humor.
My journey to step into the unknown.
Unknown 9 Awakening. Oh yeah, you can have like packs and bonuses. Those bonuses must bring in a lot of money for them to always have them at the end. Oh. Arena Breakout Infinite. Oh, it's just. Ugh. It must be so. What's the word I'm looking for? It must really knock the wind out of your sail having to go to work and work on one of these games and then do a showcase like this and see that there's like 10 other games that look exactly the same and have the same gimmick. I'm gonna buy the special edition as a treat to myself. You could be making spreadsheets. That's true. You could be making spreadsheets. Forever Winter is a game by devs that actually have a vision.
Is now available in early access with the full release coming at the end of the year. Now, over the years, Blizzard has been a big part of Gamescom history.
Here comes some mobile shit from Diablo.
First time since 2019. And to tell us more, here's the president of Blizzard, Johanna Ferris.
Co-op tactical survival horror when you and your squad must loot the dead to survive under the shadow of a terror anchor engine. War machines locked in a never-ending conflict. I could see how that could be good.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome to Gamescom.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us on behalf of Blizzard.
Imagine if he announced the union.
Moment, but it's such a special time to be sharing it here with everyone at Gamescom, and we're just really honored and grateful.
Johanna Ferris.
Well, we're
Johanna
very
Ferris.
glad to have you guys back, and I know you got a big booth with Xbox, right?
We do, yes. And come on by if you're here all week long. We're proud of it. But it's also a particularly
Don't
big
you
moment
guys have
for
phones
Warcraft.
too?
We
Incoming?
have celebrations and anniversaries galore across Hearthstone, across Rumble, and of course a very big milestone for World of Warcraft this year.
Yes, speaking of World of Warcraft, The War Within, its global launch is coming up very soon this month.
Don't need so many
Yes,
pockets,
it
lady.
is,
Oh,
and we're just days
American
away
Goblin.
from the global launch.
Take it
of
from
War
me.
Within.
You do not
August
question
26th,
how many
it's
pockets
go
women
time
need.
For that, and in 2 days, we'll actually open up early
Don't.
access for players.
Do not.
We're psyched about it. Come on in and join. And I just want to say it's masterful work from the team.
Pants are the
World Soul
coolest thing in the
Saga
showcase.
Opens up such ambitious creative
Dress for
territory
stats,
us,
not for
arguably
looks.
Some of the most ambitious we've ever seen since WoW initially released 20 years ago. And we can't wait to embark on it and share it with players.
Yeah, it's very exciting that this month is time for that. But I know this is, you said, there's so many Warcraft anniversaries, Blizzard anniversaries, Warcraft anniversaries. How can players be a part of this?
Yeah, there's a ton
I
of
wish I
ways
could
we're going
teach
to be
the
able to
cat to
celebrate.
make me
so
coffee.
we definitely hope that you join us. There will be in-game events that
I'd
commence
really
in
just,
October.
you know what? I'm gonna get another coffee.
Details
One second.
on that, but players will be able to earn really cool in-game rewards, and we'll be finding some creative ways to celebrate the history of Azeroth together. And also be on the lookout for our very first Warcraft Direct, where the team will share more in the coming months on all the things going on for the Warcraft universe.
Okay, well, that's exciting. Now, I was wondering about, all the other Blizzard teams. Are they going to get in and celebrate these anniversaries too?
They are. There'll be some nice surprises along the way, but I do want to shout out tonight the Overwatch 2 team.
Hey,
they've been doing some amazing work.
What if it was called World of Warcraft and it was about gigantic crabs that fight one another in the world?
Sneak peek of the very first new skin. It's Widowmaker, and she's embracing
Ploppers.
her allegiance for the Horde. As
Chat, can we go wild? Hey, no, do not get wild. This is a this is a good stream. It's a Singapore-friendly stream.
Franchise that has a big year, Diablo.
Oh yes, all eyes on October 8th.
Oh my God,
Yes.
did I call it?
We are super excited for the Vessel of Hatred, and we're even more excited that here at Gamescom this week will be the chance to
Why
have
doesn't
the
any
first
FromSoft
ever
game have a
live
crab boss?
hands-on
It's a
experience
good question.
with our very new Spiritborn class. It's beautiful. It's awesome to
World
play.
of Worm
and
crabs.
It's definitely a key
Ew.
part of what makes the Vessel of Hatred so special for us.
All right, well, I understand you might have brought a little something special with you as well.
We have, here's a
Most
look at our
Widowmaker
mercenary
fans never played
companions.
Overwatch,
take
you
a look
bet.
on behalf of the
I
Vessel
know
of
who Widowmaker is. Not because I'm jerking off to her, but because Daniel from Extra Credits, he has his, I think it's like Extra Frame Plus or something, his new channel. He did a video about the character animations from Overwatch, and he talked about Widowmaker.
This is the road we know in Sanctuary.
Yeah, why isn't Angela Merkel in this Gamescom?
Some of us have taken a different path. Bound by secrecy, ready to stand and fight for those who seek us out. My shield is your protection. There was a time we fought the vilest of Sanctuary.
You fools get uglier and uglier.
Until we were left with only our inner demons. But the return of hatred has pulled us back into the light.
Your blood feeds my blade.
And
Your
though we
blood
now
feeds
wait,
my
watching
blade.
from the shadows, we cannot escape who we are.
Ugh.
Why we fight.
Please, no. Stay away.
Or the fury that burns within us. I have your back.
I'm with you.
I will not let you down.
The narrator is... Is that a riff at me? Am I the narrator? I'm the announcer. I'm the host. Bloodborne yet? Just in a few minutes. Right, we have 9 minutes left. 9 minutes is roughly how long Bloodborne takes. Hold on, copy's ready?
I am your guardian.
I am your redemption.
I am your vengeance. I am your rage.
We are the pale hand, and we are the reason you need never fight alone.
That looks great. Thanks for the sneak peek.
Of course, and it's my esteemed pleasure to introduce Brent Gibson, Game Director of Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred.
Hello, Gamescom! The team and I are so proud that Diablo 4 is the type of game that has something for all gamers. And in Vessel of Hatred, it's no exception. We are hard at work at adding new ways to play and new ways to grow in power. Like mercenaries. Ordinary people with extraordinary skills that you can hire to fight alongside you in your battle against Hell. We're also adding the Kurast Undercity, an all-new multi-layered dungeon that gives you the control on the types of challenges you're going to see, as well as the rewards you may get. And we also have the Dark Citadel, our brand new co-op PvE dungeon that challenges everything you know about combat in Diablo through a gauntlet of multiplayer puzzles and mechanics. We're talking about all of it right here at Gamescom. And so stay tuned if you want to see all the things that you're going to see in Vessel of Hatred, launching October 8th. And I hope to see every single one of you on the floor all the way through the show. So thank you very much. See you on the floor.
Thanks, Brent. All right, now we're heading to the hardcore action role-playing world of the first Berserker Kazan, set for 2025 release. Intense combat meets breathtaking 3D cell animation in a brutal world from Nexon. Coming to PC and console, let's witness the chaos that awaits.
Chaos? I'm here to kill chaos.
The two wolves who defeated the beast will tag
Hunting chaos.
of the aged lion.
For years, I faced unrelenting fury, made countless sacrifices. And the result of my devotion was betrayal.
Ooh.
At this rate, you will die.
Oh no.
You will pay for this. Join me, Blade Phantom, and I will help you.
This looks okay. These showcases are always the same. It's always like 10 games, they're just like co-op games. Then there are like 10 games that are like that Squid Game thing that's like, here we've taken an IP, you know, and we've just remarketed it to cover some skin selling shit service or something. Then they have like 10 games for people with personality disorders, and then they always have one game like that that's just like a cool game for the guys. Just for the guys. Because last time it was Phantom Blade Zero, I think. That was the cool game. Before that it was like Rise of Ronin. Now it's seemingly this blonde Berserk game.
Will remake the world.
And it's always like this stuff. Or like millennial humor.
To triumph.
It's Siegfried and Nightmare from Soul Calibur. Oh no. Is that good or bad? Haven't we seen like 10 of this game already?
It's your world now.
Ara, History Untold. Ara.
Play it day one with PC Game Pass.
Dark and Darker Mobile.
Shut up! You can't even run properly!
Oh! Yeah, back to cringe. I don't know about cringe. This is its own niche. This is one of those games that's more fun to watch somebody stream than it is to actually play, I imagine. Pre-register. Is that not just to register?
Dark and Darker Mobile is now available for global pre-registration. Now,
hey,
from
Nangak.
NetEase Games, this next trailer is a new life simulation game where players can travel among super-powered worlds to craft
Why do
their
they all
island
sound and
and
look like
engage
Jack
with
Black?
friends.
Jack Black is a national treasure. How dare you? Oh my god, it's Bioshock Infinite. Little chibi baby game for babies. Blah. I love how they advertise that as like a feature that you can change the weather. It's like, no, you put the weather in the game. You can't just make me be able to change it. Why is the weather in the game if I'm there to change it anyways? I don't want to deal with lightning. I'll just change it. Like, this is just a nonsense feature. Lost my Bloodborne hope. Moon, it's a hint. They're hinting at Bloodborne. They've been hinting at it all throughout this stream. Because they know that that's the only thing people really tune in for. And of course they put it last, because that's how they get you to watch the whole thing. Pre-register now. Isn't that just to register?
All right, we got another game to show you which will take you on an epic global adventure. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Check this out.
What if I told you there was a connection between ancient cultures around the world? A great circle. Does it exist? Is it the key to some lost
Now he just
power?
sounds like Troy Baker. He
That's
tried
up
to
to
do
you
a
to uncover.
Harrison Ford impersonation in the last trailer.
I'm Troy Baker, and I play
this is
Indy.
just him.
It's humbling playing a character that so many people,
I
myself
thought this was like a
included, look up
narration from the game.
to. As a kid, seeing Indiana Jones in the theater for the first time was a defining moment for me. And I never would have guessed that all these years later, I would be the one wearing the hat. But here I am. It's been a dream come true. A dream that I cannot wait for you to live for yourselves. The beauty of a first-person game like this is that we all get to feel what it's like to become Indy. You are the one who cracks the whip, who feels the weight of every punch and the thrill of finding every clue. Indy is such a unique character. Professor, an archaeologist, a brawler, an explorer, the quintessential all-around adventurer. And this game has everything you'd expect from an Indiana Jones adventure. Mysterious artifacts, cunning villains, ancient discoveries, hard-hitting action. It's a world of constant danger where you've got to think on your feet to stay alive. The Great Circle spans the entire globe, from snake-filled jungle temples to scorpion-riddled desert tombs. Stunning open areas to explore freely, full of secrets for you to discover. And you'll get more than just the classic whip and revolver. Indy's journal and his camera will
I love
immerse you
his
in the
journal
mystery,
and his
providing
camera, these
extra
things
info
that were
on
never
all of
in
your finds,
movies.
so you can appreciate
Well, he
all
had a
the
journal
little
in the
historical
third movie,
details
but I think that
you
was his
obsess
father's
over.
journal.
And those details are your key to solving the ancient puzzles that hold the secrets you're after. But ancient secrets don't come easy. It's best to have an exit strategy.
Wait,
This
they're
is
actually
an
just doing the
incredible
boulder
way
thing?
to experience Indiana Jones, and I can't wait for you to play it. Hold on to your hat.
Doesn't that look great? A world of mystery to explore. But you're probably wondering when the game comes out, right? Well...
Oh my god, here it comes. Oh, that's sooner than I thought. No racially insensitive
There you have
sidekick.
it.
I
Indiana
love
Jones
Short
and the
Round. You
Great
kidding
Circle
me?
is coming out this December for
I love
Xbox, Game Pass,
Temple
and
of Doom.
PC.
Such a cool movie.
But there is one more thing
I also love
that Machine
there it is.
Games and Bethesda wanted to share
I also
with you
love
about Indiana Jones. and the Great
what's her
Circle.
name from Willy from Temple of Doom. She's so vain and selfish and just terrible. I love her.
The game's coming to PlayStation 5 in spring of 2025. All right, before we wrap up O&L, we do have one final game announcement for you.
Here
Check
it
this
is.
out.
This thing of ours.
Oh, that's the Holy Chalice. Alright, shotgun. They're putting the shotgun back in Bloodborne.
And this sin do
Huh?
not exist among us. Do you wish to commit
That's like a trick knife. Somehow.
your life to this family?
Oh, it's Ezio. No, I thought it was like an Ezio thing. What is this? Oh, Mafia. That could have been the Grand Cathedral, though. You don't know that this wasn't a Bloodborne trailer right there at the end.
I'm Nick Baines, president of Hangar 13. What you just saw is the first early look at Mafia: The Old Country, a thrilling story set in 1900 Sicily.
Bloodborne had a
and the
Mafia?
origins
I
of
believe it
Mafia.
did.
We're going back to the roots of what fans love about the Mafia franchise, crafting a deep linear narrative with that classic mob movie feeling. Mafia's success is built on our players' passion for the franchise, and we're so proud to return to Mafia with The Old Country. We can't wait to show you all more.
It's kind of cool, though. Hey, gang. That's not nothing.
That was a fun surprise, right? All right, well, that is a wrap on Opening Night Live from here in Cologne, Germany. And we hope to see you again this December, December 12th, when the Game Awards streams live everywhere.
I hear good things
For our
about the Mafia
10th
games.
anniversary show. It is going to be a very special night as we give you a sense of where games are going in the next decade. We don't want to say much now, but trust me, it's going to be a very special show. All right, well, thanks again to my co-host, Shocks. Didn't she do a great job?
Oh no, Jeff, she's coming closer, and your height is going to be pronounced because she's taller than you.
Don't want to show you up, but
Oh, okay, okay.
vielen Dank, ihr Lieben. Ich hoffe,
See, she's wearing heels, but he's also wearing some sort of
Gamescom.
lifts.
Well done, German, as opposed to mine. I'm learning. All right. Thanks so much, Shocks. Thanks to everyone. Enjoy Gamescom. Have a
Where's my
great night.
Bloodborne 2? I don't think anybody said anything about a Bloodborne 2. We were all here, I believe, for Mafia, right? My man's on stilts. Mafia 1 and 2 are Kino, 3 is kind of a stinker. Yeah, I've actually heard that the 3 isn't quite as good. It's not quite as focused. Northern Burger, did you miss Bloodborne? No, they didn't do Bloodborne this stream. This wouldn't have been the stream to do Bloodborne anyway, so I don't think anybody should have really been getting their hopes up for Bloodborne. That was underwhelming. Yeah, but, you know, we knew Bloodborne wasn't coming, so, you know, you shouldn't have been getting your hopes up anyways. AJ Cunningham, you are so late. You are so unimaginably late. It's not your fault, Acer. In a way, it is my fault. I'm reporting you for misinformation. How dare you, Loki? After all the Dark Souls 4 ideas I send at you at 3 a.m. Game innovation is dead. Miyazaki texted me, Kawaimo, you have to tell me, what did he text you? Was it about the smells? Screw this. Oh, FromSoft said anything about their next game? Nah. Oi, 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 oi. Chat. More feed added. Chat. Where are we at? Was this Gamescom all you wanted? Fun stream nonetheless. I was kind of tired. I was really gassed out after the first hour. I could have been streaming. Instead, I trusted you. Oh, Loki, we should have streamed together. You would have enjoyed Honkai Star Rail. You Honkai. Miyazaki said Elden Ring performed so well that they're all retiring. Damn. Is Miyazaki powerful enough to prevent himself from making an Elden Ring 2? Well, he's the president of the studio, so assumably. But I think they'll do an Elden Ring 2. I think Elden Ring made so much money. It just makes so much money. Like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you just make an Elden Ring every 5 or 6 years? Just make $1 billion. You know? I wanted metaverse, man. Isn't the metaverse kind of dead? I don't think there's anywhere to go with Elden Ring. Oh, you can go anywhere with Elden Ring. You know, the problem Dark Souls had at its inception was that it was the transition from light to dark. And you have two choices. You can link the flame, or you can let it die. Or in Dark Souls 2, you can be like, well, what if you don't do anything? And it's like, well, then you're just choosing alternates. That's not a choice. You have to link the fire or let it die. And that's a limited series, because once you finally accept to let it die, then you don't have anything to go with. But the Elden Ring is so interesting because you can do anything with it. You can remove death from it, and then that's a different kind of order. You can remove time. You can remove anything and anything from it. And you can do anything with it, that's what I think. It's so much bigger. Acer, Armored Core thing announced. Huh? They did an Armored Core? That's cool, man. Oh yeah, in that Blur Studio thing. Go to the land of reeds. We could go to the land of reeds. Anything to delay the final book. Imagine a corrupted Ronnie in Elden Ring 2. Well, if you played Elden Ring 1, you don't have to imagine a corrupted Ronnie. They can make an Elden Ring, but doesn't need to be an Elden Ring 2. What? Supreme Copium. Rather not make a different setting. It doesn't have to be a different setting. It could be like 100,000 years in the future or something. Wait, not doing anything should be the same as letting it die. No, because somebody else could link it. It is what it is. Check Discord. Loki, did you send me Discord? Oh my god. Let's see this. Apparently, Keanu Reeves is gonna Armored Core his way in the anthology series, which is really cool, very cool. That's kind of something, right? I think that's kind of something. 100,000 years and they're still in medieval times? Sure, why not? Elden Ring is about choosing your political party. Dark Souls 1's ending's message is much more interesting. Yeah. I don't want them to alter any of the characters from Elden Ring 1. They're gonna war everything. Certainly something. Johnny Silverhand-shaped mech. 3 years in Elden Ring will be next. Yes. Hey, chat. I've had enough. Okay? I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm angry. So I need to get off stream before well, just so that I can have something to eat. I'm so tired. Dark Souls should never have gotten sequels, but it has more sequel potential than Elden Ring. Ooh, I don't know about that. Elden Ring is so poised for endless conflict, so long as the Elden Ring keeps getting shattered. Free us all. I'll free you all already. Wanna talk about this any further? You can join the Discord, linked in the description. You can, if you have any opinions about Dark Souls 4 and what you should do with that license, you can reach out to Loki on Twitter or X. Loki loves hearing Dark Souls 4 pitches. That's my experience, anyways. And yeah, very cool, very cool, very cool. The middle-aged ring is coming. Oh yeah, the millennial ring. Avocado toast. Hey, I gotta get going. This has been fun. It's been kind of tiresome, but it's been fun. See you next time whenever they talk more about games, and I'll probably be releasing the crate video any day now. Bye bye.